Yes, come on, Bukayo Saka, running down the wing, Saka, hear the England sing, Saka, we're going to Berlin. All right, people, welcome to the Top 4 podcast. My name is Oscar. My name is Peter. I am a Bukayo Saka fan, people. England fan. I'm joined by a special guest, Lola in the building.
Hello. How are we doing?
Hello. I am also joined as well by Oscar Cold Palmer.
Cole Palmer fan, baby. Cole Palmer. We're back. We're in the team and we're scoring goals. What are you saying?
Jeez, joined by Robinho, England fan.
Guys, he can't keep getting away with this. How are England in a semi-final? I don't know, but I had to say this once again, guys. It actually might be coming home. It actually might be coming home.
It might be. It might be.
Joined as well by, we are all joined by AD as well. What's going on, AD?
Pressure? What pressure? Pressure's for tires.
Am I the only one that thought that bar was trash? Like,
Huh?
I thought that bar was.
I was up for it.
I thought Twitter going crazy for it. I was like,
It was just a bit of fun, really. I kind of in the moment, it's like it worked.
Whose lyric is it again?
It's Shearer's.
Alan Shearer said it.
Oh, Alan Shearer.
It's very much so like a dad thing. It's got a very dad vibe, joke about it. I don't mind it.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Pressure's for tires. Guys.
Aye, man. Aye.
Go true. Oh, sorry, AD. I thought you were saying more stuff. Sure that you were doing what I was doing. Oscar.
Yes.
Let's get into the people's comment section.
We'll go straight there, yeah? We'll go straight there. Murad says, good evening to the greatest football podcast to air on a Monday night when the last time is now. The last time is now. That's a reference to John Cena announcing his retirement, but he's not retiring, so don't worry. David says, great. Big up Top 4 podcast. Hope everyone has a weekend and what? Hope everyone has a weekend and have a great Top 4 week. That is a lot, guys.
Have a great weekend. Yeah, we hope we had a great weekend, and you're gonna have a great week. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Always will be number one.
The typing is a bit higgy still.
Listen, maybe he's driving. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe he's driving like Murad. Nat says, big up Top 4 from Rotterdam. Murad also says the glitching is making him sound drunk. Who is glitching? Is that Adrian or Pete? He says technical difficulties going on. Who's glitching? Yeah, let us know who it is, because we don't actually know who you're hearing glitching from. But anyway, Nat says Rotterdam is the city of tech. It is the city of tech. Is it the city? This guy had his payback in the wrong feed. It's me that's glitching, not us.
M1's there, blood.
He said, you man need to hop out here. Bear man can kick ball. I was in Rotterdam earlier this year.
I was in Rotterdam earlier this year as well. So
and Murad's asking, is he retiring? No, John Cena announced that he will be retiring. So he's having his final run throughout 2025 will be his final run. So he made it seem like he was retiring instantly, but he announced his retirement that is forthcoming, not now. But anyway, we're here to talk John Cena. We're here to talk about
crazy though. When you think that we watched John Cena since he started, and to then watch it finish, you're thinking, raw.
I like the fact that he said it because now it's going to be appreciated.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah. The last dance vibes.
Look, Oscar, any more comments, or are we getting right into business?
Let's go right into it.
Oh my God, guys. England are through to the semi-final of the Euros.
We're here.
That is absolutely correct after a penalty shootout. A perfect penalty shootout from the England boys going through against the Swiss into a semi-final with the Netherlands. Speaking of Rotterdam, guys, first of all, I want to get all of your initial thoughts on England. When England had gone through on penalties right at the death, what was your first reaction? I'll start with you, Oscar.
I'll start with me. Well, firstly, let's just take it back to before the game, right? Because at 4 p.m., what did I decide to just randomly throw in the group chat? I said, everyone, I need your predictions because I've got mine. What was my prediction, guys?
1-1. England on pens.
Bang on. I called it bang on. But anyway, going back to the actual game, yeah. When it went to penalties, I was the most confident I've ever been in a penalty shootout. I looked at the players that we had on the pitch, and I said, not only are these players good penalty takers, we had many main penalty takers, but these guys are just cocky SOBs, yeah? None of them have the mentality of someone that's going to fear taking a penalty. Toni, Cole Palmer, Saka, Bellingham, Trent, these guys, they're arrogant people, all of them. Maybe not Saka, but the other four are naturally arrogant, overconfident people. So I just didn't see them missing, and I was very, very confident, and I was very, very happy that England are in the semis.
Yes. Talk to me, Lola. What did you think when the Brits done it?
I'd say they're about as lucky as the other ones. There's the only it was one of those ones where it's like, on balance, did we deserve to win? Probably not, but we won the penalties, and I agree. I think bar like the PTSD.
Wait. Did you say we?
I said I said England were going to win it like time ago.
Yeah, but England are going to win, and they're two different things. I just want to know, is it we?
It's involved 100%.
Yeah, I hear it.
Listen, you can't say we when it's the Euros. Who else are you going to support? Come on now.
I support France, support Germany.
No, I have a whole thing. It's like there's no point in supporting France or Germany or Spain. It's colonizer forever. I live here. I might support the one colonizer, the country I'm in. My
colonizers, not their
colonizer in France. I picked Spain. There's colonizers in Spain. There's colonizers all over the place. I live in this one.
Jeez.
Yeah, like I said, the cockiness was there. It was like the only real kind of like worry wasn't worry. Just more of like a kind of like a flashback of like the whole kind of like the last Euro ones, and it was like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Then granted, it was 19, and he's scored every other penalty since then. But it was just like for the 90%, I just assumed he was going to score. Yoda had that inkling of that, just like that needs to be vanished, and it was like, yeah. Other than that, it was just like calm, and it was more. I kind of assumed Pickford would save one. He's good at them.
Yeah.
So it was just like as long as everyone else kind of does it, and I was just curious who was going to take the penalties. So I kept forgetting who was on the pitch. But other than that, good. Let's see. I mean, are England going to win it? They've got a good chance because I don't rate any of the teams bar Spain.
AD, what was your thoughts originally after the England scored that winning penalty and off to the semi-final?
You know what? In some senses, it felt like it had to go that way. It felt like it was almost a bit of storytelling. So, for instance, I'll give an example. So, Bukayo Saka, we all know what happened to him when he missed. Flash forwards, the balls and the testicular fortitude that this man has shown. Because deep it, right? It was what, 19? It was like 19, 20, whatever when he missed that penalty.
Yeah.
Wasn't really a penalty taker. He then took it upon himself to say, no, you know what? I want to be Arsenal's main guy. I want to be Arsenal's main penalty taker. And when he stepped up on Saturday, there wasn't a doubt in my mind. There wasn't a doubt in my mind when Cole Palmer steps up. He's been doing it all season. There wasn't a doubt in my mind when Bellingham steps up. He's got the aura. He's built for it. Ivan Toney is a cocky SOB. No look penalty. Bad man. Gangster.
Yeah.
In my opinion, and I said it, in my opinion, that's what he's bought on the playing floor. That's literally a big part of what he's bought on the playing floor. Like, he's built for it. And then Trent Alexander-Arnold, you know, if you're talking about tech, how's that? So I look at it and I say, winning in the manner in which we've done, now, I think now we're buoyant, now we're jubilant, now we're confident. And you know what? We look at Holland and we say, you know what? It's going to be a tricky game, but we could probably do them. And then on a one-off final, Spain, France, yeah, man, yeah, we fancy it. And I think I think Gareth Southgate needs some credit as well. The fact that, you know, he switched up the system. I think we played a lot. Better. Still not great, but we don't need to be great to win this competition, guys. All we need to do is win, no matter what. So yeah, man, I'm feeling buoyant. I'm feeling really, really confident, really, really good, and I'm so happy for this group of players. And it's unfortunate. What the narrative is, but look, there was a narrative last tournament. Flip it around, you know, multiple black players do what they've done best, and yeah, we're happy.
Robinho, you're gonna jump in there.
I wouldn't say that he changed the system because what we got on paper and what we saw from minute one, I thought he's just put the same people and just shifted them slightly. Like that was it, really. However, I will say this: I thought that that was their best game in this tournament. In general, I thought, they're moving the ball around, they're doing various good things. My issue with England is the final third, and we will talk about the captain in a moment because he's the one that frustrated me the most throughout that whole game. However, there was some things I'm like, okay, you're making movements, you're making stuff, you're creating things, but then some players just have the inkling just to keep passing it back when everyone's diving it forward. Big problems. Trippier, every time he got the ball, it was going back. Kyle Walker, every time he got the ball, it was going back. I'm like, guys, like, this is how you are allowing Switzerland to get sucker punched. And we did get sucker punched. I said it was coming. And it literally took them to react to actually wake up. And all credit goes to Bukayo Saka because that was a goal of, I'm not going to play to a tactic. I'm just going to hit the ball because he said enough. And what a goal it was. So all credit goes to him. But had we not gone 1-0 down and we conceded much first, I don't know if we could have rescued it. So that was my issue.
Do you not think Saka takes that shot if it's 0-0?
Yeah.
No.
Or if it's the first half?
Yeah. We've Lola and I have come accustomed to this. We know who Saka is for Arsenal. But bearing in mind the Saka that we've seen for England, bearing in mind the fact that this light-skinned guy, Kyle Walker, has not helped him much at all this tournament by giving him any sort of overlap. We've not seen him drive onto his left foot and do what he does for Arsenal on such a regular basis.
Not regular basis. The number of times he does it is less for England. But in this game, he tried to move when it just got blocked. So it was coming. It just didn't block him.
Fair. Because my main criticism of England is that it seems like they wait to go a goal down before they want to start playing. And that's taking the fact that we literally made a sub immediately after that, which was on Southgate. It took going behind for him to actually make sure. It wasn't like they were warming up before the goal went in. Yeah, it's just too reactive, man. I'm very I get that England went through, and I'm very happy that they went through, of course, on penalties. But this game did not change my view of Southgate. It didn't change my view of the tournament. It didn't change my view of the way the team plays. The issues that we were talking about last Monday, I'm still talking about today. And honestly, I would make the same changes to the team that I said last week. You can literally replay what I said last week and play it again because the same players for me didn't turn up. Kyle Walker, guys, it's done. It's done. I before the tournament, when I gave you my team, I put Trent at right back. I didn't have Kyle Walker at right. Also, Adrian, just today, I saw a Trent Alexander-Arnold comp on TikTok. It's a disgrace this guy doesn't start for England.
But you can't defend, though. You can't defend. The worst defender in mankind, apparently.
But hear what? Neither can Kyle Walker.
Walker gets praised because he can run.
I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
His defending is not good, but it should be obvious because all people ever say when they talk about Walker is his recovery pace. That's all they say. They don't talk about his positioning or his passing or even his bloody desire. It's all about the fact that put Mbappe there, he'll run him back. And even that, he's not as quick as he was when he was doing that anyway. He's been bare time. Where was his pace then? So it's one of those. It's annoying. Yeah. But with Southgate's crap. This is what it is. But he's the same. But I said it multiple times. He's the same level of crap that is Deschamps. That is what's my man's name? Martinez. I always get it.
Southgate's better than Martinez. But yeah,
I'm saying I'm all the same.
Deschamps.
Wait, let me because I say this because I don't. You can tell me he won the World Cup, and I'm not denying that. You can rate him high for that. I'm talking about what it is. I'm saying the difference is if Deschamps hadn't won the World Cup, I guarantee you he would be looked at the same level as Southgate, if not worse, because France just objectively have better talent. So talent alone, even when they play crap, which is consistent by the way, it's not new. They've been playing crap for a while before this tournament, the Nations League, all these things. The Euros when Mbappe was missing all the penalties. Even the World Cup run was horrible. It took the last chunk of minutes for Mbappe, not the team, for Mbappe to turn on for them to actually even get close to winning that. France have been crap for a time, and it's on Deschamps and how he's playing. If it wasn't purely for the fact that France have just peak talent, it would be hilarious because deep in all the talent they have, they've won one tournament. They've got the finals, they've got semi-finals. Same as England. They've got semi-finals, quarterfinals, finals. The difference is they won one and England haven't. Remove that one, what they've got a bunch of, I think, a round of 16, a semi, a final. It's the same kind of vibe. You just happen to win one.
It's a better thing to remove, though.
No, I'm not denying it. I'm just saying. That's why I put them on the same thing. I don't rate the way but they win. That's what someone always says. If you're going to play crap, at least win.
I hear you.
Yeah. Both teams have been bang average. Bang average.
Why do you guys think that is? Why, particularly in the case of Deschamps and Southgate? Why? Because obviously Southgate knows what to do. Do you know how we know he knows what to do? We went a goal down and he done the correct changes. So why do you think there's this level of pragmatism of these guys with such elite talents?
This is how they are, to be honest. I think it's just how they are. It's just because even the choices that Deschamps makes. I think Camavinga only started one game. It was the last one. Camavinga, I think we can fairly say, in my opinion at least, I think it should be a mental play. He's better than Rabiot. Rabiot is his guy. The same way Southgate had what's his name, Henderson, or is probably eventually going to cling on to or attempted to cling on to Gallagher. They have a certain set way of playing. They also have to play with players who are just highly talented in this generation. I'm not denying they have to have some kind of sense. I'm not going to say they're crap like that because you can't be that crap and get to a certain part of places in tournaments. But there's a level of threshold that I can't rate you at when I see that you have and the way you set them up is counterproductive to how they play, and they just happen to do well when they break out of what you've asked them to do. England, they do well when they break out of what they're asked to do. You know what I mean? So it's just.
It's almost like Man United, isn't it?
And add Portugal into that as well, by the way, because Portugal have way too much time to be as crap as they are.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
Facts. We'll get onto their game. We'll get onto their game after. But just staying on Southgate. Adrian, you said that he knows what to do. I disagree, bro. I don't think this guy does know what to do.
I don't think this guy has.
I think he knows what will work. If he feels like England need a goal, he knows what kind of players to throw on. But I don't think he knows how to do it with balance and make them a team that looks threatening, but can also keep a clean sheet at the same time. Or can also defend. Come on, England have the squad that should be beating Switzerland. They should be beating Slovakia, Slovenia without extra time. I'm sorry, they should. They should.
Yeah.
Denmark, they should. These are not teams where you're like, if only we'd take him from who are you taking from that Switzerland team into the England team?
Yeah.
Spot on.
Shaqiri.
Shaqiri came on in extra time.
He caused problems.
Left foot.
Man, I'm trying to score from free kicks.
Man, nobody.
Bro, he's Charlie Adam. What Charlie Adam was in 2010. That's what Shaqiri is now. Literally just a left foot.
Look, I mean, we've got the benefit of the fact that Luke Shaw is back now, so the left back should be left back in, and then Anthony Gordon, I'm sorry, he can provide something that this England side is missing, and my boy Cole Palmer, we need a creator, need a creator.
No, it is though. I've kind of conceded to the fact that I don't actually care because it's what in terms of how we play, it's crap. I don't think it's whatever. I think we could probably still easily lose to any of the teams we're going to play left. But also, I don't see the point in trying to at this point, there's no point in trying to do chop things up. Just do what you're doing and then let it go from there. If you need to make changes, no, I'm not saying I wouldn't change it. I'm just saying at this point, you've got to the semi-finals playing crap, pretending we're going to have to be able to change something up now. There's no point. Do what's going to
I would change it now because going out to this Netherlands side, who I don't think are that great. Again, I apply the same logic of how many of their players would you take? It's not that many. You're looking at some in the back line maybe, but that's it. it's another stain on the Southgate legacy if he can't beat this Netherlands side, because it comes up against that whole theory of once you play a team that's half decent, you can't beat them.
In that sense of like playing a quote unquote big nation and then you finally lose. In that sense, I hate you.
And we mentioned this, like when England lost in the World Cup to France, there wasn't that much chat on Southgate because we all understood that France have a way more capable squad than England do. Not way more, but France are better.
I wanted for that. He sort of Saka, it made no sense. I'm still in for that. That was nonsense.
Yeah. It like I think if you analyze the game, you can see where Southgate went wrong, but there's no shame in losing to the previous world champions.
Yeah, he played well and we missed the penalty. So
There's no real shame in that. Whereas I think there is shame in the way that we played so far, and I think there will be shame if we don't advance against Netherlands. Personally.
I hear you. I'm very much on the side of like at this moment in time, go full Jose in it. You've been playing crap for this long. Continue it. If you win, I don't think people give crap. You play crap. That's all I really cares about. In this kind of tournament stuff, I don't expect.
But the thing is, it's extra time. Like I could understand if we will go in 1-0 up and then playing crap for the whole game and winning 1-0 in 90 minutes. I could get that, but we're not. Like England are not in control of these games. They are not like taking the lead and holding a lead. They're going behind and praying for a winner or an equaliser.
What I will say is like even when like things are kind of looking a bit bleak, we've been pulled out. We've been like helped out by what's his face, Jude twice. Kane got the winner in the extra time. Whatever. There's a habit of like Southgate waiting too long to make subs, especially subs for players who are very clearly not doing well. Like it shouldn't have taken as long to sub off Kane, who got injured. I think he was injured. I don't know what the hell. But
he was hanging on to Kane for a minute.
Foden, even as bad as it sounds, even though it's funny to make a joke about the video, I could understand. Even though if he did sub off Jude, remove the kind of aura of like he's scored last minute goals. I can see the logic of subbing up because he was crap. Not the first time he's been crap in this tournament. He's had one in my opinion good games inside.
Hey, listen, when Jude's number came up, I was
like, what I'm saying is like I can see why that made sense. I think it may have been an accident, but I can see that kind of thing of subbing. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like it's almost like he's waiting on a prayer to be answered too often. Eventually, it's not going to come. You can only hold on to that for too long.
I can't lie. That sub made no sense to me. The Jude sub over Cole Palmer, not Cole Palmer. What's his face? Phil Foden. I was like, wait, you're gonna leave Phil on and take Jude off? I was like, no.
Wasn't Phil already off by that point?
No, because he was taking them all off. That's what I was like, wait, whoa. So that's when he just took Phil off.
Oh yeah,
I would have just taken them. I would take them both. I don't think either one of them good. But like I said, even
I can't lie, man. Jude annoys me, man. He annoys me. He does.
He's not the most annoying person on that pitch. I'm sorry.
Who's more annoying to you?
Foden, he's nonsense. He's nerves.
Foden number one, and sorry, our captain.
I don't find Foden.
Our captain that plays CDM.
Yeah.
Pete, what do you think about Kane?
I'm fuming about Kane, man. Kane shouldn't be playing. Kane should be dropped. He shouldn't play the semi-final.
Big facts.
Why do you think?
Because he's not playing the way we know Harry Kane to play. He's not in the penalty area. He's, as Robin has called him, a central defensive midfielder. There's plenty of times where he's trying to cross the box to the edge of the corner of the penalty area. What are you doing there? We need you to be headering that ball that comes into the box. I've always been under the impression that he's just not fit because he's actually been awful. So I'm a bit. I don't think you turn awful over, from a Bundesliga season where he scored I think 30 plus goals to now this. Yes, he got injured at the end of the game, at the end of the season. I think against Real Madrid, it might have been in the Champions League, and he's been woeful.
Yeah, he's got to be carrying something. He's
carrying something. He's not fit.
He's been horrible.
It reminds me of the time when Tottenham went to the Champions League final and he played, and he was useless. Like it just smells of this.
I don't know.
Oscar, I swear to you, if he scores 40 goals next season in all comps next season,
we know who Harry Kane is. 40 might be a stretch, but he'll be in the 30 region.
You can tell how it is as well because even the game before, when Saka was doing what he could to link up with him, and his touch was leave the round of fact that he's always gonna like be way deeper than needs to be, like playing midfield or whatever. But generally speaking, his touch is fairly secure, like for one-twos and stuff and layoffs, and he's been horrible doing that.
I don't know,
But
man.
it was another point. Because I think you see the point Peter makes. Let's have it right. Harry Kane's going to score 30, 35, goals next season, and I do think that how he's been asked, how we're using him, and what he's used to, I think are two completely different things. Like for instance, Alan Shearer made the point. I think apparently Pickford's played like 70 passes to Harry Kane and something ridiculous like that. And literally all it is sort of ball going over the top. Harry Kane's is not strong enough to hold off the defender. And if in the rare occasions he does actually win the duel, there's nobody within acres of him. So it's almost like there's nobody running off of him. We're not actually creating chances for him. So I'm actually of the opinion that, you know what, if we've got a striker of disability that we can't actually use and we're not getting the best out of him, drop him, because guess what? Ollie Watkins, if we're booting it down the channels, Ollie Watkins is going to run. Ollie Watkins is going to run. Is going to work. And Ollie Watkins is going to get far more opportunities and far more chances. So that's where I am with Harry Kane. I don't think the guy's fit. I agree with Peter. This is echoes of 2019, where he was rubbing flipping horse placenta on his thigh to play the Champions League final when he was nowhere near ready. And I think there's a big part of that again here. Like it's genuinely like watching Lukaku. Like Akanji bullied him for 120 minutes. Legit. I don't know the stats, but if he won a duel against Akanji, I'll be impressed. He looks slow. He looks weak. He looks turgid, quite frankly. So yeah. I think that's why I'm with Harry Kane. I think Southgate's got to be ballsy and he's got to drop him. He has to drop him.
I think Kane's got more of the power there. That's the bit that concerns me the most. I think Kane's for a fact has said, no, I'm fit to play. I'm fit to play. Play me. Do not drop me. Whatever you do, I'm the captain of the club. I'm the captain of the nation. I must play. I think it's them levels. No one can tell Kane you're not playing.
But I think what's happening to do is, you can start him, sure, but your ability to stop him should not be a thing. At first, what Kane will do is throw a stop on the pitch. That will do nothing but make him look like an idiot. So either you start him, you play him for the first half, maybe the first 5-10 minutes of a second, and then you remove him.
But Lolo, check this, right? He subbed him in a game where we were looking at probably penalty shootouts here.
Yeah, but how late?
If fairness was pushed off the field,
he should have been subbed.
Yeah, he couldn't get up. He was pushed down, couldn't get back up. He said, Tony.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, he was going to play that entire game, which is a bit weird by Southgate. But this is the whole issue with Southgate as well on a what's it called, like tactic management. Kind of level of thing. It's like, dude, before we got to extra time, Kane was rubbish.
Because even like what?
And the way we want to play, like it's about Jordan Pickford sending long kicks over to him. It was that deep, and Kane's been crap for every single game. Tony in it. If you want to keep that same system, Tony can do it better, and he's fitter.
Yeah, we saw that in Slovakia game,
and he has been better when he's come on. Even if it's like 5 minutes, the little spells he's had has just been better the entire time. The whole thing is to get Jordan Pickford just to spray long balls, for someone to kind of like hold it up. Just play Tony. I don't know what's Kane going to do. At worst, sub up shit for like 5-10 minutes. Put him on then.
Yeah, and I tend to agree with that more, just because of what you were saying about how England have got this far playing this way. Southgate's not likely to make tactical changes at this point in the tournament. He's going to go with the same type of thing. And I think Tony was only in the squad because he gives you what Kane can give you and a little bit more. He's basically the same type of striker. So yeah, I think Tony is the like for like replacement. And I think in the next game, we'll just see Tony come on a little bit earlier. But if England need a goal, it's very, very unlikely Harry Kane's going to come off. Very unlikely.
Yeah, he shouldn't play. It's as simple as that. He shouldn't have played after the first game and the second game and the third game. The first game was an alarm bell if I've ever seen one. Remember, we won the game. We won the game. It feels like ages ago, but we actually won in 90 minutes, right?
Wow.
And it's and you know, it's very simple. Like, he was quick to drop Trent when he thought, oh, maybe it's not working. I say quick. It was after the second game, wasn't it? And he was the scapegoat for whatever reason.
You hooked him both times though, and after like 50 minutes, hooked him.
Yeah. Well, so there you are. But yeah,
Peter, on that point,
say again.
do you think there's an element of player power here. Obviously, you mentioned it with Kane. We literally saw Bellingham refuse to come off. Foden's been underwhelming, yet he consistently plays. He even had a child outside where Southgate had the opportunity to bench him, and he still started. And I think he was back. Do you think like Trippier, Walker? Do you think there's some players who, because of their status, because of what they've done for England over the years, Southgate hasn't got enough power to oust them from their seats, if you will?
I think it's no. I wouldn't go that far. I think because he's been very ballsy in this tournament in the sense that he dropped Rashford, he dropped Henderson. Henderson moved to Europe to play football, and he still dropped him. And that was a guy that was his pet. You know what I mean? He was teacher's pet for them. So yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is, as in for the Southgate we got accustomed to, he was playing players. You know, we were sitting there like, come on. Like, I was a fan of having Sterling in the side. Don't get me wrong, but like Sterling getting gigs was crazy at the time. But what he did for England was actually really, really exceptional.
What I asked though is, bar like injuries, Henderson's the only one of his guys who didn't pick.
Rashford didn't get picked. Rashford was his guy. Rashford was his guy. Yeah, he played every game when Rashford was there.
He's taken Rashford to every tournament.
He took Rashford everywhere.
He does take him out. I wouldn't say he's his guy because there are some qualifiers and stuff where he doesn't take him. He's in and out.
No, the point to Adrian's question is, does Southgate have this player power thing? I think the only one he has that with is with Harry Kane. And probably didn't bring Rashford in the light because it was like, look, I'm not going to get myself into a pickle where, you know, I know Henderson will want to play every game. Sterling want to play every game. I think Gordon is not getting a look in because he's pissed off and he's probably done something because he has this reputation of being annoyed with the manager's decisions and then being dropped for a little while. He had this with Eddie Howe a couple of seasons ago where you just look at even his aura and his demeanor on the bench. He's somebody who's like, why did you even bring me out here? Like, I
really?
I just think he just
Gordon. You have a look at Gordon's face, especially in the last game.
Hey, he was yawning.
His face is his face, but I'm just saying I don't think it's a situation of him not playing. I just think it's just a preference. I think he brought certain plays just kind of like when I have to throw everything and just look at it, maybe I'll put him on. I don't think he ever had the intention of playing some of these matches. Kind of add them like
clearly, yeah.
He only really played when I think that one game in the second game where he changed the entire front three and I think preparation. Like, other than that,
we look good then as well.
But you get my point. But like, I think Southgate has his own ways, and even if something he'll fight he won't stick to it until it's like catastrophically failed in terms of like if we lose, and we haven't, so it's not going to happen. So I feel like players like Watkins, players like what's his face? I just forgot his name. The winger Gordon. Certain man are just not. They're there to kind of be there, and also because it feels more like my other guys like Rashford and Sterling and who else and Grealish and Maddison didn't have a season where I trust them to bring. So this is almost like a punishment, where it's like it won't affect me too tough in his head. I don't personally believe it. Where he's thinking, I rotate them anyway. So if I just bring someone else who can sort of do the same stuff, it won't make a difference.
Yeah, I think people like Trippier being selected is not because of player power, nor do I think that of who's the other player that you mentioned, AD? I forgot. But
Bellingham, Foden.
The Bellingham situation, it was clearly the wrong decision because Bellingham. I think everybody knew who was coming on. It looked like by the way, like Bellingham didn't even look over to even be told that he's coming off because he knew he's not being subbed here. You know what I mean? So there's certain players I think managers usually declare like, you know, if such and such goes this way, I'm bringing on these guys, I'm bringing on this guy, or if there's an injury, I might do this. But like Bellingham was under no illusions that he was going to be subbed off. So for him, it was like when he saw his name, it was like, "Excuse you, are you sure you got that right? Have you changed your mind?" type of thing. No, there's no player power. Except Kane is just very much like, you are not benching me, playing for my country at the Euros.
It's going
to happen. I will. You can select 11, and I'll be the 12th person. I will walk outside with the team.
If like
that's the way he is.
If like Walker was captain or something like someone else, captain taxes let him stay on a bit longer.
My thing with Kane is I think it's more to do with England being poor and the way that England play, rather than Harry Kane being so bad that he needs to be dropped. I think it's another symptom. Like the same way we're not seeing the best of Foden. We all know who Foden is. No one's here like saying Foden's injured or whatever, but we're not seeing the best of him in this setup. And I don't think Kane is a benefactor of the way we're playing either. I think that's more.
Great. I think with Foden, I think it's very clearly the system. I think the way him being used as a winger, and then being used in a different thing, and then him being a 10, but also clashing in position with Bellingham, and then Kane, who has a shot for for going down and drifting into the 10 position. That is just a situation of like Foden, the system is messing up Foden's way of playing. So that one is like everyone's in the pockets that he likes to play in. He's a final guy. You're making him play as a winger. He's never going to be a winger. He's just not. He hasn't got the link up as it is. So that's system. Kane, his system is like it's not all his injury or like him playing poor. It's part of the system as well. But also partly the fact that it's also how he plays, and also he's just been poor. Like Kane has always had a situation of always dropping deep.
Yeah.
And the system part of him being poor because they've allowed the midfield to kind of get into this kind of like mess where Kane for some reason wants to play deeper. But I think also his fitness has made him to the point where when he goes deeper, he goes further than he usually would do, and he can't move to get back up. That is my way of seeing where it's like that is him. So it's like with Foden, I think it's just purely he's just never really good for England anyway, and he's out of position and checks doesn't work for him. With Kane, I think it's the system because the system is being bad for everybody. Also, I think he just physically can't do certain things. There's too many times.
Can I tell you why I disagree?
What I'm saying is I've seen multiple times when the ball will then Kane is literally further back than Mainu or Rice when the options to get forward or when there's certain things. His movement is bad. His movement is generally good. He's not quick or anything, but his movement has genuinely been
He's just been able to like move. Very.
He's not been able to get around the pitch quick enough. But I think that's always been an issue for Kane. Not just this tournament. It's been an issue in previous tournaments.
But movement though, bro. Movement.
No. I hit him. Let me land my point, and I think you might understand. Like he's dropped deep before. Always, whenever Kane drops deep, he receives the ball and he's looking for runners. When it's Bayern, it's Gnabry, Sane. When it was Tottenham, it's Son. When he drops deep and receives the ball here, he's playing two-touch with Bellingham and Foden because there's no one making a run in behind in those moments. And also, when it comes to Harry Kane, we know this guy in the box, sharp shooter. We know this guy scores hella headers. How many times has any of these guys put the ball on Harry Kane's head in this tournament?
Multiple.
Nope. There's been like 2 times. One of them, he scored a goal when the ball was put on his head. The other time, I remember Foden putting a cross and he had a poor header. Fair enough. But for me, I've not seen Harry Kane receiving the ball in dangerous areas because the team is not set up to create for a static 9 like that.
No, I hear you partly, but I'm also saying he's also not there himself. Like I've seen enough times. England haven't been creating in general. They're really poor for creativity. But there's enough times I can see where it's like if Kane is actually where he's meant to be, the opportunity for certain 1-2s are there for it to happen. I mentioned it earlier where Saka's trying to actually play off of Kane, and Kane is absolutely doing a Lukaku and ballooning it. That's not the system. That's him.
Yeah, and I can agree where Kane ain't been playing his best.
Where Kane should.
I don't think the solution to the problem is get rid of Kane. It might be now because we're so deep in the tournament.
I do because the same way I say that, even if I think Saka's win, I can say where I can say no one in the team has done well enough to say that the seconds should be starting. There are games where if the argument to start Palmer was there, or even the other one from West Ham, I could have appeared it early on. Or like certain players in midfield, Eze starting over Foden. You know what I mean? There hasn't been a single player in this tournament that deserves to start. Kane hasn't done anything good, regardless of the system.
Pickford.
Okay, yeah, fine.
I disagree. I think Saka deserves to start.
You had to get an in here. You had to.
Because it was Union, obviously.
I personally think Saka's been on paper like the best one. It's not been great. Like, the threshold's not high, but you know. But even there could be a game or two early on when people are like, you know what, give Palmer a game, see how he works. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like Kane hasn't done anything for me to pretend like this him being poor is right. Tony has had glimpses, and the whole point of like certain things when people come on is it's supposed to give you an impetus to be like, okay, let's start in for a game. Let's see what's up. Tony has done, in my opinion, obviously not done more because he hasn't scored. Well, but you know what I mean? Like, although he set up Kane's one, so that's like, do you need him or not? But like, Tony has done something to be like, I can do what Kane does, and if I don't score, cool, but at least I can actually play off people. And Kane's not doing that, and that's not a system.
Yeah. So I can agree. If we're going to keep this system the same, then run Tony. Run Ivan Toni, because he's going to try to do what Kane does, and he has obviously a lot more energy. He can run, get about the pitch, and make space for others. So in this particular way, it's not suiting Kane. But I don't buy into this. Kane's injured or Kane's washed. I'm not buying into that.
I think it was washed. That was just people being extra. I just don't think. I just don't think his fitness and his abilities the way it has been during the season. I just don't think it's not warranting starting.
Something isn't right with him. I look at the goals he scores even this season. You know what I mean? He's scoring goals where we're expecting him to be where he is, in the penalty area, just outside the penalty area. Not in the positions that we're finding him in. We're seeing him in positions for England that I'm just like, no.
Guys, Harry Kane.
Go watch his goals, please. Just go watch his goals.
But
the problem with Kane right now is he's not scoring goals for England. That's the main.
But I agree.
And the goals he scores, when he does score goals, right? Guess where he is? In the penalty area, being lethal.
Are you guys telling me when you've watched England this tournament, you've seen Kane play extremely deep? And that's the problem.
It's just you're not the target. That's a problem for me.
That's the problem for me. He's surrounded by players.
When he's the one crossing the ball, I'm sorry, he's not the target.
When has he crossed the ball this tournament?
Are you serious? Are you genuinely serious?
He's done a lot. He's
got more crosses than Foden.
He's done it like once or twice.
We need a goal, and he's on the edge of the D. Why is he there?
Because that area.
By the way, going back post to Saka to head the ball. Are you kidding me?
Because that part of the pitch is congested. That's the.
What?
Guys, this ain't a Kane issue. This ain't a Kane issue,
man.
It ain't.
You're mad.
It's a Southgate issue.
It's not.
It's
what England fans get all lazy when they put it. We all know Southgate is not it like that. But there are certain
Southgate doesn't. We don't even need to have a conversation about Southgate. Kane himself, even when he was at Spurs, at dead Spurs teams, the guy was lethal. He was in the right place at the right time.
He received the ball in those places.
He wasn't carrying the ball or anything of that nature. He was getting that ball in that penalty area.
He's up there.
No, guys. Harry Kane is not receiving the ball when he's in the box.
Go watch the goals.
The position the ball gets into when it's supposed to be to a striker, he's not there.
No, he's
not there.
They don't find him there. They don't find him when he's there. They don't find him when he's there.
Picking the ball outside, man. He's not there.
Name a player who receives the ball and is looking for Harry Kane.
All of them.
What, are you serious?
Guys,
my argument more so is instead of it being Saka or Foden or Bellingham looking for Kane, Kane's looking for Kane. That's
Kane is looking for Kane. Is looking for Kane.
It's not necessarily that players are not looking for Kane in the box. It's because Kane keeps being the number 10 or the 7 or the 11.
I'm not letting off Saka or Foden or Bellingham because also they're supposed to be. It's not 100% always Kane is forever out of position, but he's out of position a lot of the time when like players are trying to play off of him. He's not there. When he's not there, the pass to kind of think he's the one doing up quarterback. Why are you doing quarterback?
I think in this Switzerland game he was out of position quite a bit, but I think throughout the tournament the issue has been serviced to him rather than him being in the wrong place.
I think it's a fusion. I think he's been nonsense in terms of trying to link up. You've got players around you who want to link up with you, and you're actively failing. Like you're the captain and you're meant to be this world-class striker, and he is in terms of like his ability, but you are a striker first. Like that needs to be in his head. Why aren't you in the? Even if it's like a failed attempt, why aren't you there? You know what I mean? You
let me see Kane miss some chances for goodness sake.
He doesn't get chances to miss.
No, because he's the one trying to find himself. That's
guys, when Kane is in the box, these men are not trying to find him.
Oscar, let me ask you a question. If Kane doesn't drop the areas where Mano is or Rice is or even
guys, Kane has never been side by side with Mano.
Let her land.
Wait, if Kane isn't there, who else in the team can do it? What I'm saying is Kane doesn't have to be where I have seen games where Kane is level with Rice. I have seen games where he's level with Mano or we're deep when Jude is there. I've seen it, and what I'm asking is what happens? If Kane can just like stay higher up, there's been multiple times I'm even seeing Foden in the striker position a lot of times in games where it's like swap him and Kane around. let Kane be the one who's like jogging backwards. Why is Kane deeper? Why is he there first? Why are you the one blocking? It's not I'm not praising that guy because he got a last minute tackling. That's fun, or you shouldn't be there. Why? That's not a choice. You actively chosen to be that deep, and you can't get around.
Can I ask you a question? At the beginning of the pod, when Adrian said Akanji bullied Kane, why do you think that is?
He's been crap.
Because Kane is at the centre backs. He's surrounded by 2 centre backs at all times.
He's been bullied by everything.
He's not receiving the ball.
He's been definitely been bullied by Akanji, but he's also got bullied by a bag of man in that team.
Come on, man.
He's not in form. He's definitely not in form. Let's have it right. Let's not excuse the fact. Let's not excuse the fact. By the way, let's say Oscar's right, for example, right? They're not giving him the ball. They're not finding him, right? Let's be clear. He has not been on form at all. Anywhere near it.
I would never try and spin it.
He doesn't look sharp. Like, even when I look at Mbappe, for example, who's got an injured face, for goodness sake, Mbappe looks like in any minute he could hurt someone. You know what I mean? Like, they look like they can hurt people.
One of the things about Kane is like he's that sharp, quick shot. That sharp.
He doesn't look threatening.
It looks like he's going. Kane gets the ball. Do I force for it? No.
He doesn't look threatening, and that's not Kane I know.
Bro,
we've gone for years.
I guess the Netherlands, let Kane receive that ball around the D, net rippling. I'm telling
you, be there and we can chat.
Bro, Kane is always on the last shoulder.
No, he can be there. We can talk. If he's not there,
let's move it along. What do we expect England to do against the Netherlands in the semi-final?
Same exact thing.
The same thing.
Same again. I would love to see Luke Shaw start. I don't know how fit he is.
I couldn't believe when he come on. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was disgusted. There was a part of me that said, "Hang on a minute. We are the only nation that's allowed a player to come on." And we're talking. He came on because we were a goal down in the quarter-final of a European Championship.
And he looked good.
He looked good though.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a ball. Was it Bellingham? He gave him a hospital pass, asking him to do 100 meters.
Yeah.
I thought these hamstrings were fresh.
It was not a hospital pass.
Yeah, that pass
was an excellent pass, and Shaw got on the end of it.
No. But do you know when my head? I was like,
do you know what?
Too much of them.
I said, no, these hamstrings can go. That's why I put in the group chat.
You can't come fresh out of the physio room and
come on, man.
Guys, that pass is what we've been missing the entire tournament.
Yeah, hospital. If it was given to another left back, Oscar, my point is another left back who was fit, no problem. Great pass. Luke Shaw, his hamstrings are chewing gum, and yet you sent him down that way straight away.
If you're gonna shy around him, then you may as well just not play him.
No, like he just come on. He just come on. What are you talking about? I'm talking about shy around him.
He made the pass.
Oscar,
he made the pass. He got on the end of it.
Oscar, his first point of action when he come off the bench was to burst to that end. And I said, you want him, but Oscar, we've seen players who've got absolute chewing gum for hamstrings. We know exactly what they're like. When as soon as you let them jolt, that's it. They snap. They snap. And listen, Lola, I guarantee you this, guys. He's getting injured before the end of this tournament. Let's be very clear. There's a setback coming. Robin knows this for a fact. Robin knows for a fact. Manchester United's opener, who is it against? Is it Fulham or someone like that? Your opener will not start Luke Shaw. It will not.
But you know what, Peter? Until then, use him because it's the best left back we have.
I hear it, but let's listen. If you've been given 1,000,
when he's there, he's the best left back we have.
Don't say best left back. Don't be a disgraceful act, Robinho. Don't be a disgraceful act.
He's the best left back we have.
How can you be the only left back and then call yourself best? He's the only one. Come on.
I can't believe you lot are complaining about a pass that he got on the
Oscar, I've had this player for 10 years. I was scared when that ball came over. I was like, I've seen this.
This is what I'm talking about. How many times in this bloody tournament have you seen a fullback get to the byline and cross the ball into Harry Kane? I ain't seen it.
Listen, I'm all for it. Give it to feet.
Yeah, but
warm up.
We're not seeing basic byline fullbacks. You lot are crying about a hamstring being pulled.
All I'm saying is we nearly cost our own left back right there and then. We nearly saw him go before our eyes.
He's fine. Do it again.
Give it to feet.
Oscar, me and you are the same. I don't care. If he's on that pitch, he's fit. Make him run. stretch the legs out. I don't care.
You're not gonna like he was a pass that he couldn't reach.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Look, if he's on the same pitch as Saka at the same time, he's playing. By 5-by-4, he's playing on that game. Saka's playing and he's playing. I don't care. I guarantee he can hear his family.
Speaking of Saka,
he will force himself to play on the pitch.
Speaking of
Saka,
is Saka a United fan?
Yeah, I think so. There's too many signs. There's too many signs. There's too many signs that point towards him being a United fan. I think he
like
what?
I think he grew up as a United fan.
But like what? I'm actually
So there was a clip that came out today. Yeah, there was an interview of Shaw and Kane. Yeah, sorry, Shaw and Saka. They're getting interviewed by Josh Denzel, and they were talking about the goal that he scored. Obviously, excellent goal. And they asked him, "Is it his favorite goal?" And he said, "It's probably one of the most important goals I've ever scored, but it's not my favorite. Luke Shaw knows my favorite." Yeah. So he's obviously referring to the banger of similar place that he scored against Man United. And then Shaw turns and says, "You only like that goal because you're a United fan." Yeah. And then Saka's face is like, "Why are you saying that? Why are you lying? Why are you lying?"
and then he's like, "Yeah, you got us all the players. Like, I'll bring all the players now."
There's another. There was an interview earlier this year before the Euros where Saka was asked, "What's your favorite stadium to play in?" And he said, "Old Trafford."
It might be.
And I was like,
It might be. I don't mind that, but it's two ways that this can go. It's either he's a fan and it doesn't matter because like Palmer's United fan in City, or
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But Peter, does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
It freaking matters. You can't come out and say, my favorite ground's Old Trafford. The hell are you talking about? It matters.
His favorite ground's Old Trafford.
It matters. At least say, me scoring against Man United, calm, innit? But like, my favorite, I love the Theatre of Dreams. You got it once a year, you clown. You've been only there 4 times in your whole life.
Was Emirates an option? No, but was it like rival stadiums?
I don't know. They asked him what his favorite stadium to play in.
It must be other than Emirates, though. Surely, it must be other than.
To be fair, I get it because Emirates, when it's your home, innit, it's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
I personally, I care more for Spurs fan, but it also be funny if he scores against them. But I don't actually care crap personally. I don't see a point of pretending like players are going to support the club they play for.
Yeah. No, like for me, like I mean, say Forest. You get me? Like I don't care. Man United, you can't say.
It's true though. He's probably Man United, but he's Nigerian.
Like what did they say to Van Persie when he joined Man United? Oh, what's it like playing at a big stadium? Yeah, it feels great, like playing at a brand new big stadium. Get the hell out of here, bro.
Ahead of Premier League clubs.
Wenger bled for that. Anyways. Oh, I saw Piers Morgan calling Wenger an architect.
He's a fucking clown.
They asked him about playing in Old Trafford. He said, growing up watching football, because I love football, I've been watching football for years. These special nights I've seen in the Premier League and Champions League at Old Trafford, it was nice to play. It's a nice pitch to play. I played there a few times and it's definitely my favorite stadium to play in.
Probably is. Again, like I said, I personally don't give a crap. I don't beat it. I don't care.
It matters.
I feel uneasy.
He's God's child, man. God's child. He loves it.
Personal thing. I don't care personally. That's what I make it specifically. I don't care.
Yeah, Pete, they're telling you your favorite stadium is San Siro, so you can't even.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize Arsenal's rivals was AC or Inter Milan. What are we talking about here?
That's funny.
Because the thing is, you know what's so funny? Everybody would be irate if he said like Stamford Bridge, if he said Spurs, would make no more noise. Old Trafford's in the same conversation.
Saying your favorite stadium to play in is Old Trafford when you play for Arsenal.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Say Wembley. Be diplomatic. Just say Wembley. We'll leave you alone.
Wembley's objectively bad. Then no one cares about that.
But you know what though? Yeah.
Wembley's the worst stadium.
You don't say it. Flipping hell.
Yeah.
I mean, different thing. I don't care.
Endo is asking, why am I seeing people say Cole Palmer is mixed? If Palmer's mixed, what are Trent and Jude? I'm confused.
Do you know what? Do you know what's annoying? The banter about that was fun.
Yeah.
And then the freaking politicians and and all these men ruined it because the whole thing is we all know Cole Palmer is a white guy. We know his granddad is black. His dad is mixed. We know what he is. He's a white guy who has black heritage. These men have now ruined it by making it the whole he's black. No, he's not. He's a white guy who's granddad.
I know. I blame all of you. Everyone on Twitter. I blame everyone on Twitter because I was like,
everyone on Twitter was deliberately doing a joke, and then once was it Diane Abbott and Rio and all these men took the thing and made it serious. It ruined everything.
Diane Abbott was talking about it.
Diane Abbott, but as I blame
not Diane Abbott.
Older people were.
Mummy Labour.
Yeah, it was Diane Abbott.
Butler.
No, what's her name? You know, she had a recent advert, like a campaign thing. She was doing 21 seconds.
That's Dawn Butler.
Yeah, her. Was it her? It was hilarious. There was bare black women on, and like Rio and his brother were showing the freaking image of like the 5 penalty takers. Yeah. And like people were like saying 4 black men had to do it, and then someone like football Twitter like that's her fight. And they're like, oh yeah, but Carl's got joking like you do on Twitter, and then seriously. And I was talking about, and then they started talking about like, well, Palmer's got heritage. Like, oh, stop it! It was funny, and now you've made it serious.
Yeah, man. I do you know what I love, or I hate rather, when real Twitter mixes with football Twitter, and they don't get what football Twitter is. Nothing in football Twitter is serious.
Now nothing is serious. Now you've got Americans joining and doing like one drop calls. Like, no, we're not doing this here.
We're not doing it. It's not a serious. Not a serious thing.
He's white.
People claiming Palmer to be mixed is crazy. Well, technically, he is mixed.
That's from America, where they're from. They'll tell you Massachusetts.
Exactly. Like, technically speaking, mixed. But when we say mixed, we mean one parent, one race, and one parent, other. One parent is mixed race, and the other one is white. These are it's fine.
If Palmer's black, I'm half Chinese. I don't know where we go from there.
No, it's like most of the fans do with ESL, but it's funny because we know.
Yeah, listen. I'm happy for Cole Palmer because he got his
ODS.
Good, man, it's cold. Shout out ODS as well.
We spoke a lot on the negatives on England. We need
to move on. It's over. The England conversation's over.
No. I have one more question.
It's 9 o'clock.
It is 9 o'clock. It's the main thing. Anywho, guys, whose idea was it to send your defenders to take the first pen? Whose idea was it? Because I need to know.
I said, Manuel can do question mark. That was weird. He's not the captain. What the hell?
Yeah.
Bro.
If you're going to be a centre back taking a penalty, I need you to just do what Maguire did and smash it. I mean, this BDB nonsense.
But even then, the first.
It was a back pass as well. The thing is, try explaining it to somebody who doesn't watch football. And I'm screaming at her like, fam, the first one's a centre half for Man City. The second one's a centre half for Newcastle. I said, you're damn right he missed. She goes, centre half. Yeah, defenders. Like, where's the attackers?
Where was Xhaka?
Yeah, I was asking.
No part of this, man.
Right.
Big man captain about the house keys. Where were you taking penalties?
Listen, if you're a defender, I expect you to
say big man thing with the house keys. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace, Lola. You're absolutely disgrace. He's one of our own. Just remember that, yeah? He served us. He served us for 7 years.
That's different. He said seven.
I said he did this.
One of our
he did this to Emirates.
He's one of us. He's Arsenal.
Yeah, he's Arsenal 7. I can give you that. He's not one of our own.
He's one of us.
No,
he must be, man. He's not one of your own.
No.
Oh,
really? That's harsh, man. No,
he's not.
You're doing him dirty like Djokovic is doing Rune, by the way. I'm watching Wimbledon. My God,
Djokovic, comeback story.
Injured Djokovic. He's duppying this guy, man. Flip me. Anyway, carry on. Sorry.
No, it's a preface thing. I don't call people who aren't like either from the academy or been there for like just a mad. I'm not calling him one of our own. I could call him the servant. I could call him like a club.
7 years is lengthy, though.
But that's lengthy.
He wasn't just a player. Like he was your captain.
I don't care.
2 FA Cups.
Like putting him there as well.
2 FA Cups. One of our 7 years.
Lacazette was captain as well. So was Aubameyang.
Lacazette was never your captain.
He was captain.
Nah, Lacazette obviously like in it by default.
No. You said captain. He was captain as well. Is he
guys.
Didn't
No, guys. Just for that alone, you guys both have to be Arteta in because your club was in the mud before this guy came.
He was the part of it, though. He was part of the reason. Oscar, he was part of it. Oscar, one thing you know what I don't like about you. You see people like you, yeah. You see people like you. You see people like you. Oscar, Arsenal 2019, Arsenal 2020. Which one was better? Thank you very much. At the end of the day, we'll case closed. 2021 Arsenal versus 2019 Arsenal. Who was better?
But look.
Thank you very much.
Arteta arrived and he had to get rid of all of the dross that was there. He had to get to filter it out. You know that meme, yeah, where they get this water and it's like coffee water. It's all black.
Yeah.
Pouring clear water into it to get the black water out.
Cedric
That's a fucking trauma.
That's what Arteta had to do.
Oscar, Cedric Suarez and Mohamed El Neni have left the football club this summer.
Yeah, you have back-to-back title challenges.
And no one's.
Cedric Suarez, Mohamed El Neni have left the club this summer. El Neni played with Mikel.
I like it.
El Neni played with Mikel.
What
What are you talking about?
Let's not go back to Arsenal, man. I had three.
Oscar's an idiot.
Nah, man. Arteta is flipping Moses to you, man. You lot were in the wilderness.
You can be your Moses.
Moses.
Yes, he was sent by God to take you out of the wilderness.
Oscar, he's Paul. He's Paul. Okay, it was Paul. Let's have it right. Let's friggin' have it right. Okay, friggin' come out here with Moses. All right, can we move on? What was the last thing on there? What was the last thing that you wanted to say, Robinho, before we move on?
I don't pick up Pickford because obviously he saved us, isn't it?
Man, like George, man.
I can't lie, guys.
What are you talking about? Huh? Pickford?
England Pickford is just.
He's a different player. It gets you.
No. Oscar Pickford. Everton Pickford, England Pickford is the same guy, man. He's been getting disrespected for far too many years.
He is.
Oscar, show some friggin' respect. Show some
No. This guy single-handedly keeps Everton in the league year on year. Year on year.
He was the second Golden Glove this season. Second place he was. Oscar, have you watched an Everton game and have you looked at his defenders that he shouts and bollocks all game? Have you looked at the back four? Have you seen his back four?
For starters.
Have you seen his back four? His manager is Sean Dyche. Have you seen his back four? Show some respect, man. Show some freaking respect. I can't lie.
Everton Pickford and England Pickford are two different people.
They're not
two different men.
Look at the clientele in front of him. Look at the clientele in front of him.
I would be on the side saying Pickford, both Everton and England, same one. I just don't rate either that highly. The same man. The same man.
England Pickford is
the same man. The most
he got packed up by Denmark. It's the same dude.
Guys, England Pickford in 2018, guys. Yeah, you should have been on the wagon, blood. He was on crack. He
2018?
2018 Pickford was on crack, blood.
2018 was that where Belgium packed him in and Courtois came out after the game and said, that's what you get when you put a keeper with short arms. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's why I said that.
I remember that.
Could just slept with his teammate's wife as well. Don't hear from him.
First of all, Courtois a freaking scumbag.
Don't hear from him.
Hell out of here.
Anyway,
he fit right in at Chelsea, didn't he?
Damn right he did.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Captain, leader, legend. You know from him. For the manual. That's what they give you in your induction in Chelsea. They give you a list of the players' Mrs. numbers. Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
All the way to the academy. All the way to 18.
Yeah, relax, man. It only happened twice. Relax.
Friggin' doorknob. Anyway,
twice,
Germany are out, people. Germany are out, and Toni Kroos has retired from football. When I tell you guys, quarterfinals, let's go and talk about predictions. Oscar, I predicted at the start of this tournament that Germany are not all that. They'll face a half-decent team and go out. They went out and I said they would go out in the quarterfinal. Guess what they did?
You were wrong. You were wrong. You're wrong. Germany have easily been the second best team in this tournament.
That's not true, though, is it?
How's it wrong? How have I lied?
They beat Because they beat Scotland the way they did, battered them, in fairness to them. They played Denmark and they struggled against Switzerland. They struggled against Denmark. They struggled against Denmark and Switzerland. Let's not do this.
They struggled, or did they win in 90 minutes?
Is it?
I'm asking.
Is it? Because the England energy is so different, though, isn't it, guys? Yet England in the semi-final.
England have won one game all tournament, mate.
One game in 90.
So what?
That's what
They were lucky to listen. They were lucky to draw against Switzerland, and they were lucky to beat Denmark. Let's have it freaking right.
Same thing can be said about England, but the point is, this was about how they're playing, not how they've done.
How do they play?
I think they played better than England. When you use England as a thing, they've been better than England.
Yeah.
They played definitely better than England. But like I said, when they play a half decent side, guess what? They will go out. They went out to Spain.
Well, someone had to go out. Like it was extra time. You know what I mean? That was the people's final, quite frankly.
Guys,
Yeah, that was my final.
Give me my sweets. And I said quarterfinal when they play a half.
No, you did. Shake your hand. Shake hands was right.
And the thing is, because certain man said, "Oh, they might go to the final, they might win the thing." You know what I mean?
Yeah, they could have. They generally could have.
It was never gonna happen.
No. My issue is, Pete, is that
and it came for me when they beat Scotland. Scotland. Get out.
Scotland, man.
The same way England can sort of win the things. Germany are better than England. If swap the sides, England would have been out. Let's not pretend. Of the draw, England would have been out, and Germany probably would have come into the same part.
Facts.
It's true.
Hey, so what you call it? No, what I disagree with, Pete, is because you said it will be an easy game for Spain, and I said it wasn't. It wasn't an easy game. It wasn't an easy game
because they played Hungary.
Oh, did they not play Denmark? Well, I think they played Denmark. Maybe it's Switzerland I'm confusing them with.
No, Holland, no?
What they do against? Yeah, I swear they played Denmark.
Yeah, Holland, and then they show it at Neuer.
Yeah, they did play Denmark.
Yeah, they played Denmark.
Hold that.
I don't know who they played.
They might have played Hungary. Don't get me wrong. They probably played Hungary in the group. What was
it? They had Hungary, Scotland, and I think it was Switzerland.
No, I cannot say Scotland properly.
Yeah, Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Can say Scotland?
Scotland.
If you think I'm going to say that word ever properly, you must be kidding me. It's an open goal.
Speaking, it's their country, so technically we are saying it correctly.
Yeah. I always like pronouncing countries by the way that they say it.
We're being respectful.
Yeah, it's like later when we get to talking about Brazil. We'll talk about Brazil.
Oh God, I hate the Portuguese language. I can't lie, it sucks.
Fernandes.
Get out of here. It sucks.
Oh wait.
Oh, sorry. I was in another country, and also, hold it. You man didn't win a single game. You losers.
Who the Jabberwock?
Endo. I said Oscar said, they'll serve a rum punch on the touchline. Deal with him for that.
I didn't
Did I say that?
I didn't get to be.
I was mad.
I didn't get to be here because the energy Jamaicans had during AFCON. Energy. Talking about we win it. You man got slapped. Grace. You're a disgrace. You're talking gas about Copa America. You've been horrible. You're a horrible team. I love it.
All right, can we talk about a great player though? From a horrible nation to a great player in Toni Kroos retiring from football. That's the end. That's the end, guys. No more of that stance.
Good riddance, man.
Huh? Whoa! What do you mean?
On him, man.
I never really was on the Toni Kroos bandwagon.
Oh, what are you?
Good player.
One of those Peters. One of those.
He's one of them ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good player. Played to an elite level. Always played with better players.
Because he's slow and then he step over. You know what I mean?
Like,
what?
Oscar just treating him like he's Bayern Munich, like Bayern Munich did to him, so that you can't be on 100 grand.
No, guys, you lot know I don't like Toni Kroos. I just don't like him. It's perfect.
Why?
First of all, he tried diss Mason Mount. When we slapped them he said basically we played them in the Champions League. Before the year we won it, we played them. And he made some quote about I don't lose sleep about Chelsea. So obviously we slapped them up. Mason Mount comes out in an interview and says, they can sleep easy now because they're out. And then he goes back to Mason Mount and says, good luck on your first ever Champions League final.
How many has he won? He's won, what is he won? 5? 6?
Yeah. At that point,
that's more than some clubs.
He's won 6 Champions League, Oscar. You should freaking respect.
Yeah. Now I'm reliving it back, it was actually made sense for him to clap back like that.
I don't like him. I can say his career has been fantastic as it has. It's been brilliant. I don't like him. I'm not going to go further on why I don't like him. We'll leave it at that. I don't like him. I mean, a stupid haircut as well. I don't like him.
Oh, the haircut's luscious. What are you talking about? Yeah, the haircut's luscious. That's a very handsome man.
It's a very German.
Have you seen his stance? Have you seen how he stands over a free kick or a corner?
Don't care.
Luscious.
With
Absolutely.
the white boots.
Oh,
The best thing that Kroos has ever done was that free kick against Sweden in the World Cup, where it's like 1 minute to go, Germany were going out, and he just smashed it.
go watch his goal against Arsenal at the Emirates when they made it 3-1 in the first leg. Mate.
Which time? Which time was that? The first time or the second time?
First one.
Arsenal are a disgrace, man. Just casual. Peter, tell her if you can name all the goal scorers.
10-2. The first time? Oh, the 10-2. The 10-2
is insane.
The 10-2 in that's the year after Pep Guardiola. Who was the manager then? I'm trying to think.
Remember?
Oh my gosh, 10-2 is crazy.
Mental score.
Yeah, it's mental.
Do you know what's even worse? It happened again when they played again.
Yeah.
5-1.
We lost 5-1 home and away
5-1.
in the group stage, and they lost 10-2 on in the knockouts.
So when you lost in the knockouts, what was the score at the end?
10-2 is just
one.
Played 5-1.
No, so you lost 5-1 3 times again.
Wait. You guys lost
5-1
5-1 at home in a knockout Champions League.
Correct.
Brother.
Correct.
That's insane.
Yeah. I think we took the lead on both occasions.
Yes,
Arsenal.
Also,
that's when
Moses, get the hell out of here.
This is what you were rescued from. You now went to Bayern and you only lost by a respectable margin.
So we lost to Bayern again anyway, yeah? Okay, thank you very much. Quarterfinals, yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day. You got 40 years.
Anyway, we'll move on then. Portugal sent home by France.
Bye.
Cristiano Ronaldo leaves without a goal in the tournament. That's a shocking season there, John.
It's not shocking.
Before we get on to France, Peter, can you sit here and honestly, with a straight face, look me in the eye and tell me Roberto Martinez is not a criminal?
He's a criminal. He's a criminal. I'm sorry.
He's failing upwards. He has failed up. Wow.
This guy is crap.
I'm sorry. Football aside, you're a Spanish man and you're singing the Portuguese anthem.
Oh, love that. Love that.
No, he's a sellout. It's a sellout.
That is horrible.
I would have touched the floor as a Victorian, quite frankly.
Guys, if he was your national manager and he was singing your anthem, guys, you would be picking him up. Come off that.
Imagine Ryan Giggs singing the England national anthem. That's crazy, dog.
That's crazy.
Do you know the other criminal thing we're not deep in?
Roy Keane. Yeah. Anyways.
Cristiano Ronaldo
will be like, no surrender. No, they'll be singing the national anthem. There's no way.
Peter, you're not getting off easy.
What?
Cristiano Ronaldo played every game in this tournament. Every game.
Yes, graceful. On all set pieces as well. Shameful of it.
No, Bruno Fernandes got the first one against France. Bruno Fernandes got the first one.
I said, let me stop because I've shamed myself too much.
Just saying.
He needs to, yeah.
And Fernandes did Fernandes beat the wall?
But we can't talk about CR7 because he's the nation's favorite.
He's unbelievable, world class, mate. The man came back from being in tears in the round earlier, and he came back for the penalty, and he went through.
Yeah, you have 15 minutes left.
What a man!
Did you say
I banged the Cristiano Ronaldo drum. That's hard as the rest of them, but it's disgraceful. He's an egomaniac. Why for that? I know why for that. But listen, yeah, this guy cares so much about his ego. They puts that above everything else. He's horrible. He's horrid now. He's turgid. It's like watching Harry Kane. And you know what? Gareth Southgate, if you don't use Cristiano Ronaldo, Roberto Martinez as a cautionary tale, this will be your fate. Brother, I saw Jota just sitting on the bench, chilling. Listen, man, Cristiano Ronaldo, it's just all about him. Bro, you're the leader. You're the talisman. You're playing ball before some of these players were even born. You're crying. You're crying. Jao Pelini has to console you. When you got 50, listen, man. No, I've had enough, man. I'm Cristiano Ronaldo's biggest fan, but what he served up in this tournament has been nothing short of disgraceful. Nothing short of disgraceful.
No, it is. He was moving like records for United. He has been a shameful excuse for legend. The crying was like, you know that video, that meme of like that guy who's sitting on the sofa when I think it's his girl bawling and he's just standing like I watched it thinking I thought I was going to see like a 1-2 glassy eye, a 1 tear, because you know what? It's like, full on balling because you missed the penalty and you have 15 minutes left. Do you have no shame?
You couldn't make it up. It's brilliant.
You know what? Part of me understands like you're a human being, but it's just the fear behind it. It's all about him. Even in 2016 when he was on the touchline, like you're just doing too much, man. And then you know what tops it off? He put his hat in the ring and he said he's available for 2026. After this, listen, man, just let it go, man. You're my favorite. I prefer you to Messi, but don't get me wrong, you can't catch him as a player. But like you're my guy, you're my hero, you're everything. I love the work rate, but just let it go. You're going outside. You're like the Undertaker now, bro. You're like the Undertaker after you lost to Brock Lesnar and he was facing Bray Wyatt and Shane McMahon in the Hell in a Cell. Listen, James Lee Duncan Carragher said it best. Leave the game before the game leaves you. And unfortunately, it's left him.
No, but he's you know, like
I never got him.
And like someone is like crying him because they know they're about to get beat. That's the tears that he was doing. Like he was about to get slapped by his mom for playing. He was I'd be happy to stay at home.
Guys, I just want to say, so Novak Djokovic has won 3 straight sets in this Wimbledon match, right? Yeah. And then he gets his racket and starts playing the violin as he's celebrating. The guy is a beast. I'm sorry, we were talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. Here is a Cristiano Ronaldo of tennis. This man is a thief. Anyway.
Can I just say one more thing on this? Yeah, I just want to say Gonzalo Ramos scored a hat trick in a knockout World Cup game. Didn't start a single game.
That's crazy. Still,
no, Pierre, that's your manager though. That's the guy that you back.
Come on.
Look, I like Martinez, especially when he was at that Jason Derulo concert and he was doing that. You remember when he's
Pierre, I haven't seen that, but that's reason enough to hate.
Listen,
was he backstage?
No, he was just literally normal seats, blood. Normal seats.
No one. Jason Derulo, that's a guy, for me personally, and I'm going on a bit of a tangent, he gets far too much stick. He's a lovely bloke, man. Lovely, carefully guy.
Look at Nat talking. Look at Nat. What is this?
This CR7 campaign is interesting because I didn't hear this Vim when Messi retired after Sanchez finished him twice.
He done a pseudo retirement. He did when the heat was too hot.
Messi came back like Jordan and won the World Cup.
No,
but he did run away, Oscar.
He ran away
twice. He ran away.
He's still playing Copa America now, and guess what? He's effective for his team.
But Oscar, hear me out. When he did retire, he was getting flamed. That meme of him crying is from him retiring.
Oh, it's still there. It's still there.
Man, don't do that now.
Hey, Nat, thank you for bringing that up. I remember them Sanchez ones. Oh, Copa America, Alexis Sanchez.
What, back to back?
Bro. And he's also at this Copa America now.
But by the way, Copa America is a bit of a farce. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because they do the same thing that the Euros do, but only for the quarterfinals and the semi-finals, there's no extra time. But they bring back extra time for the finals.
Yeah, I hate that. That's great management of a tournament. That's how it should be.
Low key.
Just keep it just normal.
No.
Because why is there extra time in the last 16?
No, in
and
life,
then get rid of it.
Can I tell you something? Extra time needs to be scrapped from football.
Yeah,
it's the biggest waste of crap.
Extra time is not necessary.
Penalties.
As somebody who loves the game,
chaff bun that.
There's nothing great.
I'm just like, just keep it is or get rid.
No,
dibby. Yeah.
You know what they need to get rid of as well? Getting booked for celebrating with your shirt off. Alvaro Morata misses the semi-final because he took his shirt off.
He doesn't miss the semi.
He's missed the semi, bro.
He doesn't miss the semis.
It says.
I think so. No,
It literally
He
said
doesn't.
miss this match.
No,
Him
he
and-
doesn't. Yeah,
him-
they said that, but they got it wrong.
Him and Danny Carvajal.
The
both
two-
missed this one.
It's just Danny. It's just Danny. It's not him.
That's both of them.
Ooh, darn
Guys,
it.
I'm telling you, it's not.
Okay. He got
He was
booked and it said
wrong,
miss next game. What are you telling me?
But like, I'm pretty sure it was like multiple people got suspended.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not him.
Is it?
I know, but Peter, did
Hey, he's got that still. I love it.
you see
Yeah,
Diego Forlan when he took his top off and he spent and he was playing football for like 2 minutes with his top in his hands? They said, you know what, we've got to do something about it. This is ridiculous now.
But that was down to Man United's kit. Like, don't blame everyone. Don't ruin it for everyone else because United's kit was friggin'. It was a farce in 2003. Let's not do this.
The whole thing about like,
Respect Vodafone.
No, they were having a laugh. You lot had a string vest under your vest, under your shirt.
What country? What country was it? Was it Cameroon that played the World Cup in a vest?
so who got suspended then? You're saying it was two people.
So then, who is it, Oscar?
I'm gonna no, but so it was Morata, but it was a false thing. I don't know why.
Oh, so
I'll read
had
I'll read
yellow.
the article when I find out.
Okay, fair enough. All right. The semi-finals now look like this.
We didn't even
Oh,
talk about
fine.
France.
Okay, fine. Talk about your beloved boogeymen. Go on,
So
talk
he,
about-
so sorry, he had
no
he
open
didn't-
goals in open play.
He didn't get a booking. He didn't. So they reported that he got booked, but it was someone from the bench and not him.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, France are frauding their way to the finals. I can say that, but they will make it because that's just who they are.
They're not beating Spain.
Yeah, David thinks Spain will beat France.
Spain is sending them home.
Let's put it this way: Spain should beat by every
Spain
metric,
should.
beat France. But the same way that England have frauded their way to this point, that France have frauded their way to this point. I'm not saying they're favourites because they're not. If they were to beat Spain, I would not be shocked. I'd be looking at Spain like you're pathetic, though.
Do you know what?
Spain should be winning this.
You know what, Lola? Though I totally hear what you're saying, but I think the Portugal game, what sent Portugal home was Mike Maignan and William Saliba. That's what sent them home in the end.
Yeah,
Because them two were outstanding.
Yeah,
Especially
and
Maignan.
PR, those players are still going to play against Spain. So what makes you think?
Oh, because
it's gonna be-
let's have it right. Have you seen Yamin Lamal and friggin' Williams? Have you seen them? Have you seen them in this tournament? Have you seen Fabian Ruiz in this tournament? Have you seen
Oh, guys, they're great, but France have the best defense in the tournament, and that will stay true.
But Spain total football dominate games. They've dominated every game. they played.
Guys, I promise you this: Spain will not score.
To be honest, the thing is, I personally am saying Spain will win, yeah. But why I'm saying is like I can see France winning it as well. It's purely because we've seen, like you said, Spain have dominated games. They almost lost to Germany because of stupidity. The same way when we were dissing all the other managers, Spain was better, but they almost lost because they decided to say we're winning. Let me take off our threats. And then the second they took off one man, there's a difference. They took off both of them, difference. So Spain could easily be 1-0 up, make a stupid substitution, and then bang, France straight back in it.
I'm telling you now, France are dead. They're toasted. They're gone. They're out of here. They're gone. Because unlike Portugal, you got a team that's actually got penetration to them. Pause. But what I'm saying is, legit, Spain are like the real deal.
No, I hate
They
you.
are the freaking real deal.
Pete, hold on. What's making you think Portugal don't have penetration?
I mean, how many goals did they score? Have a look at them.
They scored a lot of goals in this tournament.
What's a lot?
I don't know.
They had
They
one
scored-
good game. I think it was Turkey. I think it was a Turkey game.
They scored more than one in multiple games.
Okay, they didn't score anything. And they were firing blanks against France. They
Yeah, but
fired
that's
blanks.
because France's defense is elite.
The goalkeeper was phenomenal.
The
So
Portugal were playing with 10 men.
defenders though. That's not
And also about Oscar as well. France's attack hasn't said a damn thing this tournament.
I agree with you. I'm not here
That's
bringing
why
up
Spain are
France's
very
attack.
Because
I'm
Spain
simply
can defend and attack.
Peter,
Spain
Jules
are putting
Koundé,
things to
Jules Koundé, Ahmed
bed.
Picano, Saliba, Theo Hernandez. It's elite. It's elite.
Wow.
Guys, France are going to win the Euros off the strength of that back four and
Brother,
goal.
They could be the world's highest defensive line, by the way. That line could be as high as RVD because that recovery pace is ridiculous across the four of them.
because like that's not just walking on
As high as RVD on 420, bro.
like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, Peter, I agree with you 100%. Spain have been playing the better football, they've got the better possession, all that stuff. But like you've been saying, the defense of France has kept them in this because they've been objectively great. Koundé has I've not rated him at all. He's been fantastic this tournament. Saliba has been fantastic. Manu has been fantastic. Hernandez has been up and down, but for the most part, he's been very good. And he's got the Walker thing where he's actually got pace, not the fake nonsense Walker's got. And the Upamecano is the liability, but even he's been good. Like the defense is strong enough to keep Spain out. I don't think they're going to.
It is good enough to keep Spain out.
Turn it in. Yeah, get your.
Listen, I'm hearing the total football Spanish because they're the favourites.
Bro, Spain are suffocating teams. I don't think people understand. They're not watching Spain. I swear to you. I don't care how good your defense is. I don't care how good your defense is. When Spain rock up in your final third, it's over.
It ain't really like that. It ain't really like that.
Man. Oh my God. They got Fabian Ruiz who's turning up like
Spain,
I think he didn't even play the last tournament. This guy is turning up like his
Spain are the best team in the tournament, and I think if anyone deserves to win it, it should be them.
The wingers are winning.
I don't think they get through France. I'm sorry, I just don't think so.
Oh,
I can't wait, man. I can't wait for it tomorrow.
But I'm just saying, I can see it's not a guarantee.
I can see France can.
Didier Deschamps is about to get a lesson tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow night, Didier Deschamps.
Personally, they should, because he's been fraud in his way, and I stand by it. I don't care about the freaking that he won. But I'm just saying, the defense, the keeper, even the fact that Camavinga is actually being able to do the bit more stuff, he's got to play, and they show you why he should be starting. I'm just saying, they've got players there that can either progress it. Now, Mbappe, Dembele, these idiots up top, this is where they'll die. But the defense, you can make a good penalties.
Look at them. Look at Rabiot. You know what I'm saying? Look at Chouameni. Come off it. Chouameni's. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Against that Spanish midfield, you know what I'm saying? The flair that's going up forward. They've actually got an out-and-out striker that's scoring.
I'm just saying, I can see them getting shut out, but again, I can see them scoring. And all right, I'm not denying that. Like I said, I think Spain will win. But I can see them getting shut out. And if they win, it might end up just being a penalty team.
Nah, Spain don't take you to penalties. Spain deal with the matter. You know what I'm saying? They deal with the matter, man. Let's be serious.
Come on.
We've got the champs, yeah. France could very much easily, deliberately, and I think they did in the Portugal game as well. They could make it go penalties. They can choose.
Yeah, they could literally camp. You're right.
We're going to penalties.
No, you're absolutely right. If they decide to camp and set up a tent, fair enough. Right? But I'm telling you, you give Spain 70% possession of that football, you're going out. The only way that France actually go and beat Spain is that they actually go and attack Spain, because defensively, not all that.
They're gonna tiki-taka their way through it, man.
Bro, Rodri in that midfield with Fabian over there. Yeah, I think Gavi is.
By the way, the state of this tournament is crazy because I think Rodri's actually been player of the tournament.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, but I think football is such an economist game because the Final Four are very expectant, even though they've been terrible.
Not the Netherlands.
I told you the Netherlands will do well, but it's
only via luck of the draw. Like if Germany had come up against Netherlands, then it would be
Netherlands would have been gone. Yeah. No doubt.
So it's fairly.
For the most part, big countries who are in the final, which generally.
And guys, remember what I said a couple weeks ago? That's exactly what I want. No fairy tale stories. No,
none of that.
Nah, give me two giants that want to go head to head to win this tournament. That's what we need.
This is it. The best of the best.
Right, I swear, if I get a France-Netherlands final, guys, I swear to you, blood. I swear to you now, blood. I ain't
guess what?
Final, blood.
No, I can't lie. I'm making plans.
I'll be full Dutch.
I'm making plans. I'm not watching that.
France, Netherlands.
Netherlands. Guys,
the worst final.
If Cody Gakpo wins a European trophy, I'm done with the sport. I'm done with it.
Would it go to me?
I swear he's the top goal scorer.
I'm sick of it.
Never mind. This tournament has been a shambles. We've got more own goals than the top goal scorer. Okay.
It's been horrible.
It's something right. There's been moments in terms of quality. The tournament has had its shockers. Okay, it's had its shockers, and I know people in the chat have been very much on this opinion as well.
The best game bar like the Germany Scotland game was just like that was boring, even if it was a high scoring. and some Spain games. The best games have been from the smaller countries, like the Turkey, all them other ones. They've been fun games. They've not been that.
Listen, big up Turkey, yeah, because they tried.
They gave it all, man. They gave it all.
Yeah,
They gave their all, but guess what? Their all wasn't good enough, and it's a democratic sport. You got to win your games. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
calling me a football snob. Have you seen the price of a ticket these days? You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
Sky costs? Yes, I'm a snob. It costs
Yeah, do you know how
money.
much a pie cost? You tell them, Oscar, how much does a pie cost these days?
At Brighton, it's worth every penny. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much.
Even if Turkey had been in the final, was it? Nah, man. Let's have it right. Imagine if Slovakia beat England. Imagine.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
I'm sick of you. You lot that want underdog stories, not me.
I don't
No,
want.
listen, I don't mind the underdog story provided the underdog team play good. Like if they're good, mate, happy days.
I like it.
Like
Show
if
the semi.
Turkey beat Netherlands, that's not like a thing of like, oh, they genuinely just they've had a great tournament. Turkey
They're
has,
the same man, yeah.
Yeah.
And Netherlands, Turkey are the same man, bro.
to be honest, yeah.
No, that's disrespectful, man.
Excuse you? To who? Disrespectful to who?
Wait, Holland, Turkey on Holland's level?
They're the same nation.
Come on, man.
They're the same guy.
We'd pull it to the cut his hair for this, man.
Yeah,
What?
but
You're talking about the 80s Holland against this Holland.
Bro, Van Dijk's in the side, you know.
Listen,
Turn it
Memphis
in, man.
Van Dijk is there now. He's the captain. Did you know?
Go ask a Dutchman, blood. In all the years they've watched Dutch international football, this is one of the worst sides they've ever had.
Total Fushball.
turgid.
Yeah, but
For sure.
they're better than they've been. They're better than they've been in recent times.
No, that midfield, though, man.
Why are you doing? Why are you putting that face?
Because
That Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeers dude.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's right.
Like,
He's right, man.
I'm looking around, but
Pete,
you know they're number one goalkeeper is.
What are you gonna
Yeah,
do when
bro, who is that kid?
Weghorst?
Who's the keeper?
When Weghorst
Brighton's
is
number
gonna
one. Verbruggen.
But
It is
Verbruggen.
one.
Verbruggen is Holland's number one. Bear in mind.
By the way, bang over save against Turkey at the end that kept it.
Oh
to
yeah.
them.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
world class. It was
Yeah,
absolutely world
I was still on Citizen. I forgot who the keepers were. I didn't know.
class.
You know what? They struggled for a while. Yeah, that Tillerson, yeah, struggled.
And Cillison, bro. That tells you everything you need to know.
All I'm saying is about
They have like random people like Andre Oyer, Heitinger. Weird.
Bro, Delict
Why
hasn't kicked the
doesn't Van
ball.
de Ven start?
he's a bit.
Neither Delict hasn't kicked the ball.
Who's Van der Ven again? The centre back. Am I wrong?
No, don't do that. You know who he is. Don't do that.
I'm genuinely being serious.
You know who
Are
he
you
is.
taking a big? Van de Ven, the world's quickest man.
Oh, man.
Him.
His name sounds too familiar.
I can't lie. Holland should have gone for a back three, you know? That screams it.
I'm telling you now, bro. Southgate needs to pack that bag if he gets
Question.
beat Devil inside.
Balotelli's 11-12 only premises has asked a very important question. If England win the Euros, are you guys showing up to work on Monday?
There's no work. It's a bank holiday.
Maybe bank holiday.
It's a bank holiday. The parade's the next day. It's bank holiday.
Guys, wherever the parade is, you'll
Get to
find me.
Trafalgar Square. Get to
I
Whitehall.
will-
Trafalgar
We
Square.
will be there.
It's not
Meet
about
me there,
Trafalgar
guys.
Square
Meet
and
me there.
Also,
The top four
Copperberg.
podcast. The top four podcast.
Copperbergs, mate. Stella is coming home.
It's not an
It
official.
will be.
Carlsberg.
You lot want to see damage to a city? It's gonna be the biggest. The cost that us
carnage.
taxpayers will have to pick up after this parade.
Street
It'll
party.
be in the millions. It'll be in the millions.
Flip.
I'm gonna keep it a stat, guys. I might not make the pod.
Yeah. What? What are you gonna be? You're gonna be lying next to the fourth plinth.
I can't plan it. I could be up in
Man.
Newcastle, wherever the
Wake
night
up.
If
Wake up,
England
man.
win the Euros, forget about Monday. Just forget about it.
You
Right.
see, AD, the year is 2024. I'll be having 24 pints of Guinness in homage to the England.
You won't wake up again, bro. Don't do that.
Oh, mate, we've seen
You're not gonna do the giant. 24 pints.
we've had days like this before.
No, I kid you not. Yeah,
That's
there are
like a
people-
month's salary in London. You can't have that at a pub. You can go pre-drink.
But the thing is, if England won the Euros, yeah, it'll be the game kickoff is 8 p.m. on a Sunday. By the way, that's so late.
It was outrageous, by the way. It's an
That's too
outrageous.
late, though.
So people will be out in central London, yeah, drinking.
that.
England win. They're not
On
going
the
home
piss. In the piss.
in London till the plane gets back.
Honestly, the homeless sleeping outside Monday.
You know how many? If
You
you're
don't
if you're going to Heathrow, because that's probably where they're going to be landing, forget about it. Your plane's delayed. All of that is closed off.
I don't think people understand.
The TFL,
the economy
finished.
is going to boom for those 24 hours. Let me tell you that right now. The economy is going to be on
Find
the
yourself some
highest.
spoons, and you'll be good.
The spoons is mine. The spoons ain't even got TVs.
Some
No,
do, some do, some
I'm
do.
talking about Monday.
Mine does.
Oh, fair.
Also, like freaking, like we could pay off the country's debt come Sunday and Monday. The country's debt will be paid for. There's gonna, guys, money's gonna be coming out of people's ears, blood. All of a sudden, pension, all of it's getting spent.
Man is taking out payday loans, 3,000% APR just so they can enjoy the Euros.
Let's get some predictions then. Let's get some predictions. Spain versus France semi-final. Who you got? Let's go.
Maximum mix.
I've got France. I just think they're too strong.
I've got football heritage, and something tells me it's France.
Surely the heritage of Spain, no?
I'm going Spain.
In the Euros, probably, but recent heritage.
No, it's not. The heritage is France.
Why? How?
They are not a big nation in football, guys. But don't be fooled by that one
Spain
run.
are a big nation.
By that one run, did you call it?
That fantastic run. That's not.
You could have fantastic run, like it was a fluke, like it was 6 games or something.
They won 3 trophies in a row.
Listen.
Deal with them, Peter. Deal with them. Dynasty. They could have a dynasty run.
Thousands. France have been winning trophies since the 80s, bro. France have won World Cups, like cups plural. Spain are not a big nation for France, bro. How can you say football heritage when you're talking about France? Do you know who Michel Platini is?
No.
Answer the question. Do you know Michel Platini?
Spain is a
Peter,
big team.
get him, bro.
Spain are a big team. Don't do that.
They're not.
They don't know about Luis Aragonés. They don't know.
Did you say they're not a big team?
No.
In
comparison to France, they're not big boys.
Peter, you heard it verbatim.
They are having a frigging bubble.
Wait. Are they top 5?
Who? Spain?
Yeah.
Oscar, can I break some news to you? Can I give you some breaking news for that?
Go on.
Spain, the Spain one of 2008 to 2012. Wait there, let me finish the sentence. Is the best footballing nation we've ever seen. It's the best footballing nation we've ever seen.
Should I call Zico and Garincha and Pele?
Call them.
Ask them what they think
Call
of that.
them. No other nation has dominated the way that they did. No one's done it.
Bro.
No one's done it.
Guys.
No one's done it.
Look, Endo, Spain ain't a big team and they've won more trophies than France in the last 20 years. He said football heritage. When we're talking heritage, the heritage lies with France, not with Spain.
No, I agree, but then you said Spain aren't a big team. That's when I was like,
no, because in comparison to France, they're not. Guys, France are top 5 nation in football history.
So are Spain.
So are Spain.
So are Spain.
No, they're not.
Name the other 4.
You've got Brazil, you've got Argentina, you've got France, you've got Germany.
I'm criminating Argentina. We need to go back to it. But go on.
You've got Germany.
Argentina, yeah.
What's the difference between Argentina and Spain? What's the difference?
Argentina have won multiple World Cups.
About 2 World Cups.
They got 3.
They got 2 World Cups.
They got 3 World Cups.
That's the difference, isn't it?
Come on, man.
That's
you guys talk about more. Fair enough. They won 3 consecutive tournaments, and I'm saying that team of Spain. I don't even disagree with PR. That team is probably one of the best international teams we've ever seen.
It's the best.
Okay, that's the best.
It's the best ever international side ever.
It could be considered the best. That's a fair argument. I would never argue that. But I'm saying when Spain won the Euros in 2008, they ended a drought. They were like England, bro. They didn't win nothing.
Yeah. They
didn't win nothing for like 40 years.
So go on, your top 5 for who? So you said that there is Argentina, Germany, France. How many World Cups have France got?
Brazil.
How many World Cups have France got?
I think France have 2. I don't know if they had one.
How many Euros?
You've got 2.
How many Euros?
I don't know.
Hey,
probably
that,
2.
Man. No,
probably
man,
2.
Hold that. Spain have probably got more. Surely.
Probably 2.
Let me Google that, man.
Yeah, man. And Uruguay. Come on, man.
Guys,
if we're talking heritage.
No, they're not. Uruguay is not a big nation. Don't do this. Uruguay
won the first ever World Cup.
So in 1950. What are you doing here?
This is heritage.
Over Spain?
This is heritage. But what is Spain's heritage in the game?
The best football we've seen in our lifetime.
True. I'm not denying that. But that's like saying, oh, Man City have more heritage than a team that was winning back in the day. That's not the case.
City got more heritage than Everton.
Where are we landing with Argentina?
Huh?
Where did we land with Argentina?
What about them? They're top
I was
three.
sneaking them in the back door in the top 5.
They're top 3, Argentina.
Top 3?
Yes.
What, over Germany and Brazil? With Germany and Brazil?
Wait, Germany have what? Like, how many World Cups does Germany have?
I want to say 4.
4?
I want to say 4. Yeah.
Anyway, my point was
Germany
simply this. My point was simply this. Until 2008, on the international stage, Spain were nobodies.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say
they
nobodies.
were. God, what did they win before that?
Don't say nobodies though.
That's fair though. What were they doing before it?
They've got 3 European championships, yeah?
Yeah.
Right?
Or,
So they won it in 20, what's it called? They won it in 1964.
64, that's it.
Yeah, in the Euros, right? And then they won, obviously. So they got 3 Euros and 1 World Cup.
Yeah.
Put some respect on their freaking name.
No, I mean, look,
Uruguay.
Now, but I'm saying before 08, them man had 1 euro to their name.
Yeah, the same. Yeah, like many other countries have.
And then they had a golden generation that actually was golden, and they won 3 tournaments. And since that third tournament, they ain't been on nothing.
Okay, so who are we comparing them to?
Guys, look at Nat said, say it again. David Healy at Northern Ireland was giving Spain work.
David Healy, flipping out. Oh, David Healy. I was thinking David Healy.
1964 Euros when it was invite only. Certain teams couldn't.
That's it. It's not the Champions League.
Wait. He said Argentina are top 3, but Spain aren't. Do you know how many World Cups Argentina have? What are we doing?
Argentina.
Wait.
Argentina top 5.
They got 3 World Cups.
3.
Yeah, they got 3 World Cups.
Why am I talking to me?
Let's not do that. That's not very clear.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
They've got 15 Copa Americas. Get up! It's over. Argentina.
And I'm here touching on the 1964 Euros. Get out of here.
Let's not do that with Argentina and Spain. Argentina
are
I can see.
See, I love that because I looked stupid in the beginning according to the comments, and now everyone's coming around to it.
15 Copa Americas is a joke with 3 World Cups.
Do you know why I know all of this though? The reason I know this is because obviously supporting England, everyone always told me England are never going to win niche. But my mindset was that I grew up as a Chelsea fan. I was told the same thing, and then we won it all. So I was always like, a cycle can come around where you can be the greatest after not being great. And Spain had a drought as long as England's. Spain went 40 years without winning nothing.
This is fair.
And then they became the best team in the world. So it gave me hope that England could do the same.
Let's see, France, yeah? France have 2 Euros and 2 World Cups.
That's big. They're a big team.
2 World Cups, man.
2 World Cups is holding weight. That's holding weight.
World Cups hold considerably more weight than the Euros.
No, of course they do. Yeah, fair dues.
That's what I said. Why do people act like if you weren't stat padding trophies back in black and white days, your trophies mean less or hold less weight? Spain are gargantuan on the international stage. I'm sorry. To me, they're not gargantuan. They're just not.
They're big, but they're not like.
They're just not gargantuan.
They're top 6. They're top 6.
In the same vein, how can you then rubbish a team's previous trophies? France have won more World Cups. Brazil have more World Cups. Germany have more World Cups. Uruguay have the same amount of World Cups.
Italy have World Cups.
I think Uruguay might
exactly Italy. So
Italy get laughed at me for this.
Hold on, wait.
Italy get laughed at. They've got 4 World Cups.
Italy's got 4.
Italy's above Spain. Spain are not a top 5 nation, guys. Sorry to break it to you, Assad. They're not a top 5 nation.
Wait, Oscar, you want to hear your chat about Uruguay?
Go on.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Uruguay have 16 Copa Americas and 2 World Cups.
Yeah,
Holy
I'm sorry. Can't lie to you. We need to start halving these Copa Americas. That's far too stupid. Look at one have 14 and another have 6. That's what?
How many does Brazil have? Like,
guys,
12.
I don't think there's even been 14 Euros.
Yeah, but is
Hey,
that
Copa America happens like every 2 years.
No, but
Like,
that's
Nah,
recent. That's
I
recent.
saw-
nah, need to divide it. Need to divide it
We're
by
gonna
two.
act like Copa Americas are the same as Euros. Look, I'm not gonna act like they're the same, but World Cups are World Cups, bro.
Hey,
Like,
don't use Jamaica. Jamaica just came in there now. Don't use now copper
yeah,
to go.
them man played Jamaica.
Listen,
Hey,
is Brazil still number one? Is Brazil still number one? Because they've got
they're the biggest in the world.
Brazil
Don't
got
try it.
How many World Cups do
World
Brazil have? Shut up.
five.
Five.
1, 2,
Shut
3,
up.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They got 9 copper.
And this is what's helping them still be Brazil because they've been crap.
That's it's still because they've not been to Brazil back in the day, but 5 World Cups.
5 World Cups. And man are telling me Spain are big boys. Get out of here. Can I tell you another thing about Spain? Can I tell you one more thing about Spain? A fact that I learned today. Today years old when I learned this. Marcus Senna played an instrumental role in them winning the 2008 World Cup.
Yeah.
Did you know he moved from Brazil to Spain at the age of 26? Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Good night. I'm done. Listen, I'm all for immigration. I'm all for it.
bogus, man. How's that allowed? How is that allowed?
I'm all for immigration, guys.
How's Germany got more World Cups than Euros? Outrageous.
It's because of the whole West Germany thing. That's why.
No, this is included. Like this, they got 4 World Cups and 3 Euros.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad though. But Germany, man, Germany are winning
the World Cup.
All
All right, mate. You know what I meant.
What's his name? Who's the striker? Was it Closer or Marad?
What in what year?
The German striker is it Closer or am I making his name up? What's his name? The German striker who got the most World Cup.
Yeah, Miroslav Klose.
Yeah, Miroslav Klose.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Germany are weird when it comes to their country versus how they actually are. Their players just randomly just like become kings.
Yeah, it's like Pickford, isn't it?
Person, man, get that in.
Italy 4 World Cups, 2 Euros.
Inshallah, Spain beat England in the final. So Oscar can shut up. Your bangers and mash boys getting flogged. The thing is, Spain are above England. No, but yeah, I didn't put England in the top 5. I didn't mention England's name.
England don't have a Euros, do they?
Have one thing World Cup in the 60s.
We got Sweet Caroline though.
That's it.
That's not even an English song.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
On the shirt. That's what you need to
Sweet
know.
Caroline is not an English song.
American song.
It's an American song.
It's American.
Yeah. Neil Diamond's not thingy.
It's sung by Neil Diamond, bro.
Where's Neil Diamond from?
Is he
I thought from London or something. I don't know.
He's from London. Let me find out. I'm googling it now.
I thought he's like from Middlesbrough or something.
You know what I mean?
The Three Lions.
He was born in
County Durham. You know that way.
he was born? He was born in New York City, New York.
That was hands.
England still songs like even who wrote You Never Walk Alone? That's not British, is it?
No.
I don't know who's first. I can't.
Well, there's hella clubs that have that song.
Well, Jerry and the Pacemakers on English.
I'm asking.
I'm doing the. I'm checking it now. Jerry and the Pace.
I did hear that it wasn't Liverpool who sang it first.
It was in a movie. It was a movie that I know. I think it was a musical.
Anyway,
so it's from a 1945 show tune carousel.
Musical.
Rogers and the Hammerstein.
Rogers and Hammerstein.
Yeah.
What? Hammerstein? What? As in the ballroom in New York?
Yeah, they were American. It's an American song.
That's what ECW used to wrestle, bro.
Hold on. His last name is Hammerstein, not the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Okay, prediction. So I've gone Spain. I think majority have gone France, right? Is it split 50-50?
I've gone France.
I've gone France.
Spain.
AD?
I'm going France.
Oscar?
I'm going France. You know me.
Wow. So me and Lola are the only Spaniards. Okay. England versus the Netherlands, guys. Who is going through this one?
I don't know.
Is it Memphis, Allen Iverson, Depay?
Guys, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Every time we've done predictions, I've said England will go through, but I genuinely don't see it. I think
against the Netherlands.
No.
Don't do that to me, Pete, because England are
This is
crap.
about confidence of the teams. I'm more confident in Netherlands than Switzerland. I can't.
Wow.
I think Netherlands go through, man.
I think it will be wrong. I'll say England just because why not? They're all bags or whatever. So I'll say England.
If it goes to extra time, if it goes to penalties, I believe in England, but I think extra time Netherlands win.
I swear down. If we lose to these, man.
Pete, because the thing is, we always give up chances. We always give up chances. Let that chance go to Gakpo or Weghorst. Bro, they're banging.
The same thing we talked about earlier about Germany facing a half-decent team and they lose. This is literally it for England. We're playing a half-decent team now. Same thing can happen.
Are we doing a pod after the semi-finals?
Hold on.
Because next Monday is the tournament's finished.
Unless you want to do it Thursday night.
We can't do it Thursday night, Oscar.
Oscar, I'm sorry, I didn't give my prediction, but I'm here to tell you that there's 3 lions on the shirt.
Oh,
and the Jules Romain is still gleaming.
I'm thinking we do the pod after Wednesday's final.
Yeah, I won't be about. That's the thing.
Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
As in, I'm guys. I'm watching it with the geezers. I swear.
Oh,
right.
Oh yeah, no. Wednesday. Wednesdays are not. I'm full in.
How can you tweet? How can someone tweet? If you're black in a pub, watch the pens from your nearest exit.
Big facts, though. Okay.
No, it's not big facts.
It is.
It's not big facts. Guys, you guys have to understand. You know, pubs have classes. If you go to the low class pubs, yeah. If you're in them run down dirty pubs in them locations, yes, then leave. But if you go to a pub in one of those affluent areas within London, you'll be fine.
Hey Oscar, it's funny you say that. There's a boozer in Maryland, right? It's near Stratford, so it's West Ham Stadium. I think it's called the Falcon. I don't know what it's called, but brother, I'm seeing 50-year-old dudes wearing bandana. I've never been in there, and I don't want to go in there because that's you know the ones with you know the man that flipping the coin and they say, "Hey, pal, you got a problem." Listen, man.
You need to.
The hotspots in it, like Bermondsey with the Millwall lot or the West Ham lot. Don't get it.
Here's the rule of thumb. You need to be in a middle class pub. Yeah. So I was in a pub on Saturday. I looked at the menu. I saw cauliflower chicken wings. I said, I'm safe here. I'm safe here. I'm safe here. Here's the rule of thumb. If you walk in a pub and you see a fruit machine,
Aye.
if you see them gambling button games, be cautious.
If the snack is pork scratching and peanuts, get the hell out of there.
Me, I went to a pub that had buttermilk chicken, and that was nice, and that was fine.
Say again?
I went to a pub that had buttermilk chicken, menu, something. It was a nice place.
Yeah, see them pubs that have chefs that look like they've seasoned something.
You know?
Yeah. You know the gentrified pubs. No, do you know what you need? You need those pubs that were 5 minutes away from turning into flats, but there's some quirky entrepreneur decided to renovate it. Oh, by the way, guys, speaking of gentrification, yeah. Do you guys remember the guys in Shoreditch that made the cereal shop?
Yeah.
They're
out of business now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably. They're just selling cereal.
What rubbish clinic is that? They're selling cereal like £8 a bowl.
No, but they were selling cereal in a time where hipsters were just being extra, so they knew you could sell them anything.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy time. That Shoreditch area, I'm sure you could get away with a cheeky pub.
Yeah, I was
I enjoy watching football around other people, especially when England are playing. So I just like to be surrounded by other people. That's when I enjoy it the most.
You know what? My favorite time is when these people, the pub people, when they become tacticos during the game. It is the funniest thing ever.
It's brilliant.
The language I hear.
It's the worst thing ever, man. What are we talking about? Everyone thinks they're a tactician. You know what I mean? Who's got the back door? Who's got the back door? Shut up, man. Who's asking you? You know what I mean?
What's he doing there when he should be over there?
Yeah.
Give it to the six. Give it to the six.
Yeah.
Move, Saka, move.
He's got a back door. That's a good one.
No, man, I hate that. I friggin' hate that. Back,
Yeah.
I love it.
up. When a free kick's been had and the England team headers the ball out, push up. It's like we've just cleared the ball with the header. What's the matter with you? Friggin' calm down. And
I hate when they act like they're not running.
his poor girlfriend just sat there like, looking at this oath, thinking, flipping hell, man. Sorry, I don't know why I come out with him tonight.
Assad says, I prefer to watch footy alone. I hate when people talk during the game. I can't lie.
Nah, I need people.
No, I can't lie, guys. During the Euros, I've been watching the games with people that don't watch football. So there's always one person that starts talking about other stuff, and I'm just like, please.
I hear Assad in terms of Premier League football. I need to watch that. I'm intense.
Yeah.
I'm watching it all. Give me all the tactics commentators. Give me everything.
Yeah.
When it's a foot international, there's no tactics. Okay?
Yeah.
Go out and play.
It's passion. It's passion.
I said, go back to AFCON. The Nigeria games were lit.
Yeah.
Where did you watch it?
You were outside. I know I'm Nigerian and I know where people are. You watch the games. It's great. The vibes are hilarious. Also, just like a random side note, this is again why I'm saying AFCON was better than Euros. Way more fun. Way more. Fun. AFCON was way more fun.
AFCON was fun. I think social media was better. I think
great. The camaraderie, the thing. Some of the games were nonsense. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and I think there's. I don't know. Maybe because I'm invested.
Some great goals.
Maybe because I'm invested in England, there's like a stressful element to England that wasn't there in AFCON.
Yeah.
Guys, to close the show, I need your, as we're not going to be doing a pod until probably the Monday, then unless you guys say otherwise.
I mean, if England win, are you going to be doing a pod?
No, I'm just saying, like, are we? Because bear in mind, between now and next Monday, the Euros is finished.
Yes.
We won't even have time to like bask in semi business. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like we've got like time to say, "Oh, let's predict our final." You know what I mean? Like, because I want to basically get your finalists. Who's winning the Euros?
Oscar, what's the final?
Sunday.
Oh, Sundays. Okay, I thought it was next Sunday.
No, it's just
I wonder why Oscar got addressed. I was wondering, where's he getting all this love? What's going on here?
You got me, man. You got me.
Can we do something on Sunday or not? Is it 2 peak? Do like a live recording,
because
watch
I'm
along.
not about this. This is my last pod anyway, as it is for the season.
Yeah, so, Robin's not around next week.
It's
tough. It's tough. I don't even know where I'll be on Sunday. I don't even know what my vibe is.
Okay.
Oh my God. When's the final?
Sunday.
8
No,
p.m.
What time? 8 p.m. Cool. I've got some plans that I need to get out of, basically.
If England are in the final, it'll be an easy out.
Yeah.
I'm very easy out. I'm not going to tell you. I'm saying I'm watching the football. I'm not coming to.
I'm a madman. I can't believe I double books like that. But yeah.
Yeah, but who knows? It might be Netherlands versus France, and it's good that you double.
True.
And then we go watch along straight up.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
That says, why are you not making final plans like England are going to be there? It's very true. It's very true.
Listen,
now
England are 2 games away from immortality.
Guys, England will be in the final. Let's cut the BS. Let's cut the crap.
Yes, people.
Netherlands. Is this the same Netherlands that I see get pumped by Ralf Rangnick's Austria? Is this the same Netherlands, that I see in the group stage, toying with their group? Okay, is this the same Netherlands that I saw go a goal down? It could have been a couple of goals down as well against Turkey, right? Did these men play Romania? I can't remember what the score was against Romania. Or no, they played Ukraine. Ukraine they dispatched. But then even then, Ukraine gave a good showing. Guys, if you think England are going out to these bums, to these orange bums, blood, you must be freaking out your mind. You must be out your smoking crack. Okay, we beat Switzerland. We got through Switzerland. That was the tough task for me. In terms of getting to the final. Yeah.
Definitely. I agree.
Hakpo.
I agree.
I love
that. Guys, no. England do not lose to the Netherlands, blood.
You really see the
But
Nations?
Peter, is it
Nonsense.
Is it?
Say that again, Lola.
Did we lose to them? I know it's a Nations League, but did we lose to them?
We might have done still. We got pumped by them. I remember it was tactically. It was a tactical ineptitude. Do you remember? Because I remember ITV. ITV destroyed England after that game. We got banged, bro. We got absolutely banged. I think we played a back five at the time. I think we played like a back five, and it was the height of the Maguire fiasco. It was in that height.
Yeah.
Guys, we got dressed, blood. We went down in the division, I swear. We went down the division.
Yeah, I think we did. We went down.
Netherlands put us to bed, blood. No way.
Guys, can I let you into a little secret? I've never watched a Nations League game in my life.
Never.
I don't even know what game you guys are talking about.
I remember, I don't know, Oscar, when I tell you Neville and them man went ham. Post-match, they lost their nut. Well, I think it's the Nations League, guys.
Yeah, it was Nations League, but it's like England in the beginning. They were like, Nations League, let's win it. And then he got ready.
Yeah. We got cooked still. We just got cooked. That's what it was. We just got cooked. But let me tell you something right now, guys. These jabronis, blood, with Gakpo and Memphis, Allen Iverson, Depay, turn it friggin' in. Verbruggen in goal.
Are you not scared? Are you not scared of Wout Weghorst?
Am I scared of Wout Weghorst?
Yeah, to a degree, you know, that's the story. The flop in England learns the hammer blow.
Guys, we conceded to Mbolo. It's not like you need Mbappe to score.
Show some respect to Mbolo first and foremost, okay?
No, Mbolo he knocked his country out of the World Cup. He's a criminal. Mbolo is the biggest criminal I've ever seen. Who else in the world has ever done that? Who has done that before?
Yeah, the criminal.
Dirty boy.
Guys.
But he takes the Bolo part of his name seriously, though. He was giving Concert a bundle. Because the Concert stood up to it, though.
Concert got injured twice against him and still continued to play because he just said, I can't lay down.
He just built like a house, anyway. You know what I mean?
You man know this right now. If England go out, guys, you're going to see the most pathetic, imputrid performance of the tournament so far. England are not going to go out to a good Netherlands side. No. If they get knocked out, guys, you're all going to be spitting.
It will be the same as the last two games. They will play poor, they will go behind, and their luck will just run out. The time won't be there.
Oh, no.
Guys, go watch Austria, Netherlands this in this group.
Van Dijk masterclass.
I'll tell you right now, go watch Austria, Netherlands in this group phase. Go and watch it.
Oh, guys, do you want easy money?
Go on.
If it goes to penalty, right?
Yeah.
Bet on Van Dijk is going to be Holland's first penalty taker, right?
Okay.
And he's going to miss his penalty against Pickford's. Because he will be doing it. He'll be doing it out of emotion. Because, bro, I've never seen Van Dijk take a free kick for Liverpool ever in my life. Yeah, he only took one once away at Goodison Park because he wanted to teach Pickford a lesson. And Van Dijk is cool, calm, and collected, but he's gonna get so emotive and emotional. He's gonna do something drastic and something wrong, and he's gonna blast it straight over the bar. Unfortunately.
Well, players for their country, they're different beasts because you can even tell from when they're singing the national anthem how serious they're going to be in that game. But the ones mental, that's the ones you need to watch out for.
Bellowing, when they're singing them from the stomach. Yeah, you know.
Sending victorious.
Right?
No, Martinez is a crook. I can't believe Martinez is singing the Portuguese national anthem. He's a wrong. He's a wrong. Don't even accept such a job. If you guys know my thoughts on international management anyway, you have to be from the country for goodness sake. Come on, as a prerequisite. You got brother. Troy Deeney was talking about how a German man told him not to disgrace his ancestors by refusing to play for Jamaica. What is going on in the world?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
He was asking him to play for them, and he's like, "No, I'm not on it." And he's like, "Don't disgrace your family." A German man.
The views of this are my own. The national anthem of England needs to be changed. That it's crap.
Yeah, it's dead.
It needs to be gone.
Is it?
Robin, just
I'm watching Scotland. Yeah, I don't care how crap Scotland are. Yeah, Scotland are, yeah. Their national anthem fills you with something. The Welsh national anthem is Italy. England's is about saving a king that I don't know. Move, man.
Guys. So what? Round robin. What would you change the national anthem to if you could? Like what song?
Oh no, we got sorry.
Swing low, sweet chariot, mate. Let's get it. Bring it
That's a good one. That's a good one.
back. Bring it all
Sweet
back.
Chariot is good.
No, it's not.
The rugby song.
Oh, is it racist?
Yeah, they got rid of it. They changed it, mate.
I need something that builds, something that's just big. None of this.
Crescendo.
I think we
What's
should
that
have.
Charlotte Church used to sing?
What since you've been gone? Nah, I'm even mad. And then like Charlotte Church. Who's that?
We need to end up. We need to end up.
Is that Kelly Clarkson? You know what I'm thinking about, innit?
We need to end this pod. Ain't she Welsh? We need to end this pod.
Funny.
I think
This
she's
guy is
Welsh.
funny. Oh,
I think she's Welsh. By the way, you know what?
What's Charlotte Church's song?
I don't know. I think she's Welsh anyway. I don't know. But I think, yeah, legit.
Yeah.
What's it called? I'm with AD in terms of managers need to be from the nation. Because if you imagine you rock up to the Olympics, blood. Imagine you rock up to the Olympics, blood. Yeah. In the Olympics, it's you have to be from the country you are representing, and then you've got a Portuguese, you've got a Spaniard in the Portuguese dugout at the Olympics. It's a farce. You can't get a gold medal for Team Portugal when you're Spanish. That's a joke thing. I'm sorry, that's a joke.
Come on. And it's not even like a nationalized thing as well. They just plucked a random bloke, a random geezer off a spreadsheet and said, yeah, we like his principles and style of play. Come on, manage Portugal.
guys, England went 1-0 down. Yeah, they cut to Southgate on the bench looking sad. I see Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank looking sad. I said, what are you sad about?
Yeah. By the way,
What are you sad about, Jimmy?
I'm all for my people getting jobs. He should be in the Dutch national team. He should be over there.
Oh,
What, Jimmy Floyd?
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank should be with Ronald Koeman. What is he doing with Steve Holland? I get there's the namesake, but Steve Holland and Gareth Southgate, you must be joking.
Oh, guys, imagine if we get AD Boyfriend. No, what was that bold man? Lee Carsley. Imagine if Lee Carsley's the next England manager.
hey, look, them man play good football, man. Them man play good football.
Anyway,
No,
guys,
I can't do it. I can't do it again, man. You need a people guy.
very quickly, who's your Euro winner? Let's go.
Hasselbank, man.
England, yeah, I'll keep it.
You say England?
I said it from the start of the thing. I said, let me be nice for once. I said I'll pick England to win.
Oh, then okay. Osaka.
I can't see past France. I'll be honest.
Wow. AD.
It's coming home, man. England.
Wow. Robinho.
I think it's coming home.
Wow.
I think it's coming home.
Wow.
Something. Do you know what? Something tells me that these men are gonna fraud their way to a trophy.
Guys, Robinho, if you think these men are beating Spain in the final, you're smoking
No.
Like, you're smoking
If you think Spain will get there, you're smoking something crazier.
You're crazy. England are not beating Spain in the final. Are you crazy?
There's more likelihood of England making the final than Spain.
Oscar Williams against
Peter,
Yamal
Spain will not
against
beat France. Spain will not beat France. They're not getting there.
guys. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there gloating, blood. Yeah, when Spain go
Wait,
through.
what?
This is not good.
What are you going for?
No, when Spain beats France, I'm saying if Spain beat France, me and Lola, I don't know what's happening.
Deep what you're saying. You guys are you're trying to hypothesize Spain making it to the final because what? Because
They're good.
Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams have had some good form.
Don't say like it's some kind of.
Oscar's taking a piss. Oscar, like you ain't watched Spain's games, bro. Like you ain't watched Spain's games.
They're little kids.
Look what they did to your boys. What's it? Croatia. Look what they did to Italy.
Okay, watch. They're gonna do them like they did Marcos Senna.
Look what they done to your boy. Your boy's Germany. Look what they done to your boys Germany, innit?
Yeah. First of all, they were 1-0 up, and then they bottled it and had to rescue it in extra time.
Did they bottle it then?
Not quite.
Wow. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining us in this week's Top 4 podcast. We will be back to be with newly crowned with newly crowned European champions, correct? Because last year's Euro winners were who?
Italy.
Yeah,
and,
so-
and they were a disgrace this year. So
I mean, they were at their limits, weren't
yeah,
they?
they were a disgrace.
They weren't really.
Italy are the weirdest team in the world because they'll win one tournament, then they won't qualify. Then when they do qualify, it'll be awful. Then they win the next one, and it's a weird cycle, man. It's a weird cycle. Bro, do you know how many World Cups they just don't make it? They're just not there.
And they've won 4. Yeah, it's mad. It's madness. You're absolutely right. But I can't lie. Listen, you want to talk about the game of the tournament in terms of who got a lesson? Switzerland gave Italy
Switzerland.
a lesson, blood. Yeah? They told man, play a back 5 and we'll destroy you. They played the back 5. Out. See you later. They were gone, mate. They were gone.
You can't. How can you call your shot like that?
He called the shot pre-match, and then
That's crazy.
outrageous, crazy.
Because I wouldn't know how to react. Because whatever you do, you're second guessing yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. He's in your head now. That's it. It's over.
It's over.
Right, guys. Make sure you do check us out on Monday, 8 p.m. and be alert on the Twitter as well. By the way, on X Twitter, in terms of what happens in the semi-final tomorrow and semi-final on Wednesday. It's going to be bumper. Okay, and we will see you next Monday when we discuss all things Euros and the winners of the 2024
It's
Euros.
coming out. It's coming out. It's coming.